Yeah, well, that too, but serious, like, honestly.
When last we left off the band of adventurers, you had traveled to the Amber Temple after going there to pick up a sword to help you defeat Strahd. You managed to find it, this Sunblade, and have and on your journey back, heading back down, running into a dread knight of Strahd called Faladar and besting him in a fight that left some of you a little hurt and some of you fine, and some of you terrified of certain things, or brought out some of your fears, rather. But the fight was won, and now, after kind of settling down and working out that you guys are all good, trying to stabilize Valadar out of a possibility of getting him on your side, but
alliance
not being able to do so. The way forward seems like you know where you're going, heading back down the mountain with this with a goal in mind of going to see Strahd and take him on, it would seem. So, with that in mind...
I'm sorry.
No, it's all right. With that in mind...
I was going to say, yeah.
Take it away.
Can I go over to Faladar's body? I want to... Because we could see his fangs, right?
You think, yeah, like there was...
kind of
there was...
flashed.
So he's wearing like a helmet, but there was like a flash of it.
Grin.
Yeah.
Can I go over to his body and first of all take off his helmet to see? I guess, yeah, take off his helmet to see so if there's any reaction. But obviously, being that it's hella misty, I doubt there's going to be. But then I just sort of want to have a look and see if he's like actually a vampire.
Sure. Roll me a medicine check.
Hell yeah, 25.
Cool. You don't know a ton about vampires, but you know the basics. You fought one. You didn't get a good time to study it, but that one that you did fight was more of a manic thing. A thrall or a creature that was... This Valadar seemed more in control, but from what you can see, you take off the helmet, there's no obvious burning that happens immediately, as you've heard happens in sunlight. Although you're right, it is very misty. And peering kind of into the mouth, you can see that the kind of incised teeth are sharp, but they don't seem to be as pronounced as maybe they were before.
So if I were to have, because there were 2 vampire spawn that were with him, and we've killed them, haven't we? They're dead.
Yes. Yeah.
Can I compare sort of the differences between what I see in vampirism from the vampire spawn and compare it to him?
Yeah. Sure. When you go over and look at them, you notice when you're looking at the bodies, they seem more worn, more kind of almost more aged, as well as you can see very pronounced fangs, as well as like a kind of almost a setback to the eyes, and as you pull up, even the eye shape seems slightly different, like it's been more adjusted to the nighttime, like what you can see of the eyes.
So, I guess, kind of taking that information in, I would kind of deduce that there might be either levels to vampirism, or this is a different kind of vampire.
Yes, that's probably a very accurate way for you to put it, and probably from what you understand, yes. With a 25, yeah, very like you get a pretty good idea that hey, there might be levels to this. Whether or not he's directly a vampire, directly under control, or he was somewhere in between, maybe, if that's possible. Well, you kind of know it's possible, but yeah.
Cool, thank you.
All good.
Do the fangs that I have more resemble his or the
Yes.
Dawn? His.
Yeah. You can see kind of the resemblance in the fact that you can hide yours. You don't. They're not always on display.
Mm.
Marlon, can you have a look to see if he's got anything hidden on his body?
I certainly can. I'll rummage through his body.
I think I'd already given you his gold. You'd already had a bit of a rummage.
Yeah,
That's true. We already
so-
have. We've already rummaged.
Okay.
I think
Get a
that's
note
already
on
been
it.
Beat you
done.
to it, Marlon. Well done.
I
I
believe
think, yeah,
I've
he-
already done that, Grangrik.
I believe he
Here's
did
the
have a
gold.
note on him as well, and that was a image of the sword, the hilt of the
Yes.
sword.
Uh,
he was
find
going
this
to
and
get.
destroy it.
Yes.
Julio. What do we want to do with his
wasn't
body?
anything-
Do we want to just kick it off the ravine, the
There
bridge?
wasn't anything on him that depicted us, though, was there? Like, there wasn't
Not that
any,
you
like...
found.
Yeah. Okay,
No.
cool.
There are abilities that allow one to locate an object if they're familiar with it, so he could have had that ability. So it's not to say that he didn't know who we were, but there are other ways of working around it. But either way, he is vanquished now. It's been 2 days since we left the vineyard, or 3 days, or more.
I think we're
You've had it's 2 nights.
we're in
You
the
left.
third
You
day.
stayed one at Talenska Pass, and then you finished the last night up there, and now you're traveling back down. And
So-
judging by the rate that you're traveling, you would need to sleep again before you, unless you push through the evening. You won't make it before the nightfall.
Marlon, you mentioned that you want to stop by the vineyard before we go back to Valakai.
If it's on the way, that'd be unreal.
It's not really on the way, but it's stoppable.
I
If that's
would
what
like
you want to do.
Yes,
Okay.
I'd like to do that.
Well, I think we head down this mountain and rest maybe once we get out of the mountain ranges, and then get to the vineyard by morning.
We're near we would remember that like the tower is just like ahead of us, right? That we stayed in
Yeah, it's
before.
just ahead of us.
Just in case we run into something prior to finding a space to rest, we can quickly take 10 minutes for my prayer of healing.
I
And I
never
can get us sorted.
turned down
Take any damage.
a little break. I would like to.
Yeah, feel free to run one to have a quick moment, but I am perfectly fine. Perhaps I can keep watch.
I am not.
Marlon, how are you? Are you looking okay?
I'm fine. Yeah, he didn't touch me.
Oh,
Um,
it was just you.
I got
Sephir.
messed up.
I was busy running the whole time, to be honest.
In that case, I'll just heal myself and we can get going then.
If you need more, I can also provide you some healing as well.
I'll
I mean, I would.
second level cure wounds myself. Come on, big rolls. 2 1s on d8s. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 5, 6, 7, 17. Whatever.
And then I'll walk over to Sephir and be like, just an extra top up, and I'll cast a second level cure wounds as well.
Show off.
When you say that, are you on your knees? Just-
Whoa! Yes. 6, 12, 18, 22.
Yeah.
Out of the
alright.
gutter there. Out of the gutter there. Grant.
Mine wasn't too bad then. Thank you.
As you
Grangrik.
approach the tower, as you're kind of moving forward, you notice that the wall of fire
better.
is up again.
I thought about this.
Oh no.
Marlon flies over the top.
Lovely view.
I can like walk.
And this no, there are no statues there anymore.
Can I actually? How strong am I? Can I lift someone over?
No.
Okay.
I don't believe you're allowed. You're able to fly carrying anyone.
All right.
How close is it? Just within view before I start feeling this like intense sense
Oh
of
no, you would
fear?
probably see it and not want to approach at all.
Oh,
I think.
no.
Like you probably actually that's not true. It's probably like the closer you get, maybe once you get to like the 60 to 30 foot range,
Mhm.
when the moment the heat starts to hit you I think that's probably when that's when the fear hits.
So yeah, I mean, as as we're approaching, like Leo's, her cadence to her step slows, and it's almost like literally dragging her feet, and has got like this panicked look, looking around, kind of getting intensely focused on the wall. Do we have an idea how to turn that off?
Oh, he certainly didn't figure it out coming in.
I'm pretty sure I walked through it and took damage, and then I'm pretty sure I cast Dispel Magic on it. And go away.
Oh, that's how my companion got through, I think. My steed. Because
That's correct.
being
You
the
cast it and
left.
it dropped for about a minute.
That being said, can a large creature have something on its back?
Yep.
It can? Okay.
my direwolf.
Sephir and Leo, do either of you have a way of getting over? Because I'm thinking I might just wild shape and fly over the top.
I can walk over the wall.
Leo, would you like a lift? I can fly back from further back from the flames and fly far over the top if that makes you feel better.
Yes. I was gonna ask if we could fly around in a way, but whatever gives us the most distance. I would prefer that, please.
So I'll back up to sort of 100 feet away, and we'll wild shape into my new form of a giant vulture, and squawk at Leo to get on my back. I'm not gonna, even though I can.
Quack.
I'll
And then
yeah, I'll climb on and try to get the best handhold that I can.
Seeing as I
on
have
a-
no feathers around my neck,
on a bird. Yeah.
just holding the skin.
Yeah.
And then what I'll do is I'll just
Let me let
fly
this
sort of
loose
like
part.
100 feet up, and then just like do like a really big arc over the flames.
Easy.
Grabbing a handful of elbow skin.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's disgusting.
And because I'm in this form for 4 hours. I'm just going to stay in this form. I will fly down to give Leo the option to jump off if she wants.
And I will.
Okay.
And I'll.
Easy. Lucky we didn't give you a fear of heights as well.
Yeah. I know.
Yeah.
Everyone, I assume everyone else kind of just makes their own way over. Marlon, fly over. Sephir, walk over. What is your
steed doesn't
plan?
have-
Yes.
Yeah. They're just gonna have to try to run through it, I think. It's really gonna die.
Is that what we're doing?
Time is of the essence. We can't. Yeah.
Can you dispel
Okay.
it and then just recast him? I mean, I know that that's resource, but I mean, seems
I've already used the
brutal.
free one apparently since last long rest because it's been cast. It is. It is instantaneous. I'd have to. It's a second level spell, and it would be my last second level spell slot just to get him through the fire.
Does it actually hurt him though? Does he feel it? As I'm like kind of like avoiding looking back at this wall of fire.
He winces in pain when he's hit with anything else. So. He's not of this world, but he still feels pain.
We should be resting soon. If I remember, we don't have much before we're on the lower part of the mountain.
What's going to be more deadly? Trying to just run through the fire or trying to like wall climb with the spikes?
That fire sucked.
Yeah, I remember it. Because it can
Depends
be
how many times you think a wolf's going to have to try to climb a 30-foot wall and fall.
Let's try the wall first. Why not?
I don't even know how a wolf climbs a wall. I guess you got a cliff to the right-hand side, so theoretically you could try scrambling up the cliff. All right, we'll do that. Give me an athletics check on the steed.
I'm going to make sure I'm nearby so it gets a buff.
Jump.
Oh, wait.
Okay.
Is that... Yeah? Oh, it's not a saving throw.
Yeah, it's only saving throws.
No, this is a check, not a saving throw.
Athletics is what? Strength?
Strength, and it won't be proficient. So I don't think they're proficient with it. Fine steed.
It's got 18 strength.
I mean, yeah, you got +4.
18.
Okay,
Not bad.
not bad. Does the run up? I still don't think that necessarily makes it
Easy.
all the way up to the top, because it is a 30-foot, I believe, wall is what I've said. 30 or 15? It's 15, you might be in luck. Let me bring up. No, it's 30. Okay.
And your wolf can
give me
move
another roll, please.
How far?
All right.
What's the wolf speed? Move speed?
It's like 40 feet. I think
60.
I think the fine steeds is 60. So it's quick, and climbing is half speed.
Mm-hmm.
Like dashing. It's not that the movement's not there. This isn't like you're climbing something nice.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you're
Not
trying to run
it's
up
a wall to
a
keep
shoddy
people
cliff.
out. They didn't make it easy to climb.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It wouldn't be much of a wall if it was
Yeah.
easy to climb.
Yeah.
So give me another one to see if he can get up to the top of the wall, and then
Yeah,
we're going to see about getting down.
Nah, 10.
10.
Yeah.
As the wolf kind of runs up, it almost gets to the top and then just slips on a rock that just breaks beneath it, and it falls back down, taking. Wow.
Bro.
5 points of bludgeoning damage.
Oh.
Min roll.
Like 57. I don't even know how much
Well,
HP he has at the moment because I can't see the token. I'm not in that.
Well, this is a
space.
brand new one because he killed it, didn't he?
He did. So you
Or he
recast
swung at it?
It died before the fight, and you cast it after the fight. So it should be full health.
Oh no, you killed it. You killed its. I don't think
Didn't it?
you killed his wolf. Sorry, I don't.
We
think you killed
yeah, we
yours.
definitely killed.
Yeah, maybe.
his wolf.
Yeah,
Something. I think my
I
wolf
rolled.
died.
I rolled 4d6 and I got 3 1s and a 2.
Wow. That is a wow moment.
Mm.
That is a wow moment.
10 per spell. It was. I think it's got 25 health.
Yeah.
So it's got 20 now.
Yeah.
It's gonna fucking it's definitely going to die if it goes through the fire. Can we try one more jump?
You can try the jump again for sure.
Come on, man. It's better. 19.
Awesome. Roll me the
One.
second one.
One better.
Hello. Or 21.
Oh, bounds up and manages to kind of get better footing on the section that it stumbled on. Gets up to the top of the wall, and now I would like your choice here of an athletics to try to come down slowly versus a dexterity saving throw to take it as more of a bound.
If it's the dexterity saving throw, can you have my buff if I'm...
You can be there for it, but I'm like at the height that it's at, it's still going to get hurt doing this.
Hold on.
This is just a...
Can we catch it? Can we get like a bed sheet and like stand
Oh
at the
my God.
bottom?
Even with the buff, the dex is lower than strength, so I'm just going to go strength again.
Okay, go for it.
On last turn. Huge. 22.
Easy. Finds its way down smooth enough. It's a little bit easier because it's more of just like scrambling and letting gravity help it out. This side would be kind of harder to go up. And whilst it's not pleasant for it to come down with a roll like that, it makes its way down, being such a powerful animal that it is. Or, I guess, steed, since it's not technically an animal. So all good. You're all on the other side of the wall of fire, ready to continue on down the pass.
I'm just going to stay in the air and keep an eye out from above.
Cool. So Merlon and Grangrik up in the air, whilst Leo, Sephir, and the steed travel along on the ground. Is that right?
Yeah. Yeah, sounds like.
You continue on for the next kind of half of the day, gradually making your way further and further down. Is everyone on kind of the basic homepage? Is everyone in?
On the map, the main like overall
on the map?
Yeah.
Yeah, world map.
So does everyone know where Talentska Pass is?
Mm-hmm.
On the map, you can see the purple arrows.
Yes,
Yeah.
sir.
So I would say that by the time you guys get down, you're just kind of at this area around here is when it starts to come to night. So you start to notice the snow breaking up a little bit as the road swings around to the east from where you've been going.
Can I scan kind of like the surroundings, like even within like a mile or so? Can I see if there's like any kind of like groups of trees or groves of trees that are close enough that might seem like we can camp there?
From where you're at, not really. The mist kind of covers over all of it quite heavily. So you can't see out all this way that you can see here. Imagine it a little more
because it was
like that.
Yeah, it's like
Wow.
See
if not stronger.
Worse, yeah.
Like you cannot see.
It's an interesting point.
Is this
much
the same
at all.
map we used before, or is this different?
This is the same one.
Is it? Oh, okay.
How does the mist interact with like the tall mountain? Does it continue up, or does the mountains pierce through them at all? As we, if I remember back to us being up higher in the pass.
You never got above the mist.
Yeah. Okay.
To know.
So I wouldn't know. Yeah. Okay.
No. It's unclear to you if it's like a level or if it is just a layer over all the ground. You can't tell due to the nature of it having always been at the level that you're at. So it's there's where you're at. It's still just kind of rocky outcrops on the side. Some of which kind of cut into the wall and make like a natural protection.
Yeah.
But no real trees or anything up in this section. It's still kind of the base of the mountain. Not really any
the temple,
any of that yet.
when we climbed up, did it feel like there was pretty extreme grade? Like that we climbed up a mountain, or was it? I don't know how to explain that. But like it like was
it took there was a couple bits that probably took a decently sharp up, but the whole path has kind of been going up the sides more gradually. It hasn't been particularly sharp. With where you were going, you still had pretty high cliffs, and you were working around them slowly as opposed to
the
going
longer path instead of more direct.
Yeah.
Okay.
Which, in the nature of constantly being shrouded in mist and going in that, it is very hard to tell your altitude.
Yeah.
To know how high you've gone up. You just know that you've been walking uphill for a lot, and now you've been walking downhill for a lot. Which being said, you've probably traveled a lot further on this way down than you did on the way up.
Yeah. Just based on where we are,
For the day.
It did seem like that. Like, so.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know where is convenient to sleep for the night, but I don't know how safe it would be to continue forward much further. I say to Sephir as the only one hanging out, and that's a little awkward.
Yeah, that's been a real awkward descent down the mountain.
Quiet, like I've just kind of been like.
From above, can I try and see if there's a clearing or something like that that would make a good resting space?
It's hard to see. Yeah,
okay.
It's hard to see clearly further ahead. But give me a perception check, and we'll see what you can find.
As to whether
I
bother.
get
you
advantage
can do the
on
same.
that as a giant vulture.
Cool.
You're gonna roll for what, Joel?
The conversation.
as to whether I bother to talk to you or not.
Yeah.
Nat 20, baby.
Okay.
Oh,
You can find a clearing. You
for a
find
28.
not necessarily a clearing, but like almost a natural, not quite a cave, but like a cut in to the cliffs that seems to probably has been used. You can probably see some kind of where it's, or maybe some ash or something like that, where someone's had a small fire out the front of it. But it's just a little protected section that looks like you might be able to use it as a small shelter, at least from the elements for the night.
So I'll squawk at Merlon, and then hopefully he follows and sort of glide down towards Sephir and Leo, and then just, I suppose, guide them towards this alcove.
How do you?
Do I know that he can? Do I know he can talk or not?
No.
Okay. Cool.
He's never spoken in form,
No,
so
that's
Oh
fine.
no,
Yeah.
I have.
Yes.
In the
Have
snake
you?
form,
Once,
I said
yeah.
sword.
Yeah.
but not to him. He was outside.
yeah.
He doesn't.
No, I was
True,
outside,
true,
so I
Marlon
still
was
don't know.
outside. That's
I
the
still
point,
don't know.
yes.
So when you make animal noises, are you imitating?
Yes, it's a
Animal
person
noises?
making
Because
animal noises. Absolutely.
Yeah, so-
Absolutely.
So
It's
I'm gonna,
Grangrit's
I obviously
interpretation
don't
of what
know
he
that.
thinks that bird sounds like.
but I'm gonna do the same thing back to him, even though
Squawk.
I've been talking in my hybrid form the whole time. I'm just
Yeah.
gonna do the same thing to him.
Nice bird conversations.
I was gonna say so Leo, during that walk, every now and then you feel like Sophia's about to say something, but he just never does. You know, like when you're around someone and they kind of like they take a breath in as if they're about to say something, and then they just kind of
Yeah.
every now and then you get a whiff,
Awkward
like a whiff
tension.
of that, or like in your peripherals you can kind of see me like looking over with like visibly kind of focused, not just like
Spit it
whatever.
out.
Hit me with the side
Yeah,
eye
just
a little bit. Get over.
but no, I don't say anything.
Okay.
11 and above, I did. I rolled a 9, so I'm like torn. I'm nearly there.
He's
All
teetering.
right. So you find the place and guide Marlon down to it. And not long after, Leo and Sophia kind of come along the road and see you at this little I guess cave that you've found as a place as the day starts to darken. You set up a camp easy enough. Yeah, I'll let you guys let me know how you want to do that.
I'm just quickly looking. So I think what I do is before
You probably would have lost your form, by the way. You wouldn't have still been in Vulture by the time you got here.
yeah, I mean, as long as I found it sort of at there and then knew where to go, that's no problem. Which
Yeah.
it actually works out because what I was planning on doing was dropping my wild shape and using detect magic to make sure that there was nothing sort of around the area, just in case.
There is nothing bar the items all of you carry.
Cool. No problems.
I'm gonna drop my pack in the cave and just say, I'm gonna go find some firewood. As I leave to go find the firewood, if there's anything around, like I'm not gonna wander too far away, but I want to look for trees and any number of trees or loose wood or stuff around. Nothing.
Roll me a survival check.
Mm-hmm.
Do you stutter as you say fire in firewood? Fire.
Fire. No. 6.
You find like a couple of twigs.
So
That's about all you're able to find.
I'm not looking for firewood. I want to find a tree so I can get my badger.
You cannot find a tree.
Yeah.
Not close. Not with where you are. There's like maybe some shrubs, but not a tree.
I return like less than 30 minutes later with literally like the smallest of things, and I'm like not like maybe 2 tiny little pieces of wood. Like I'm kind of just like toss them on the ground.
And one of them's still green. It's like probably come off of something that was like half alive.
Yeah. And toss them on the ground. Don't really say anything and just start unpacking my pack to make a bed.
I would probably then head out and gather the supplies that we needed for the night.
Honestly, like you can roll me a survival check to see what you find. But
nope, natural one. Never mind.
Yeah, you guys aren't finding firewood here.
Yeah.
It's becomes pretty evident once you set out. Like you haven't really seen trees yet. You've seen minor shrubs, but nothing that's going to burn for an evening, and nothing's going to burn with substantial heat.
Burn a shrubbery.
Just cut down the tallest tree.
Well,
kind of come back a little defeated and empty-handed.
Literally.
Did I get another?
It's going to be a cold
I got a
evening.
proficiency. I'm able to do another ritual spell.
Fun.
Right, we gained a proficiency bonus.
Yeah, we
yes, with the last level up. You did.
I think once everyone is sort of starting to settle down for the night and we're all sort of bundling ourselves up as best we can to try and stay warm, and if everyone's sort of in relative area, I think I'd say aloud, loud enough to everyone.
In your whispered breath.
Yeah, I'm not doing that this session because that threw everyone off last session. I think it might be worth clearing a bit of the air. Sephir, I know.
Let me roll.
How you feel about
13. I'm ready.
What happened back at the Amber Temple, and obviously Leo and I took a boon that you didn't necessarily agree with. So I thought maybe it'd be a good time to possibly talk about this and make sure that there's no hard feelings or misconstrued feelings heading on towards what we're about to do.
Honestly, those choices are your own. They don't affect me. And you now have to live with what has come upon you. My hesitation in trust at the moment is, well, was Leo's decision to pick a fight somewhat, when we hadn't really agreed on anything, a plan. It seemed a little reckless. And maybe some of the words she chose to use when describing, I guess, what her perspective is on my situation, when I've not really said anything about hers, kind of stung a bit. I feel like we've all been on the same page mostly since I was sent out by Rudolph to help you guys out, and we became a group. I've been with you for a while now, but I kind of just feel like during those interactions there was just a bit of divide. And I kind of feel like if we're not all very much on the same page moving forward, I don't think we're all going to make it.
Tend to agree with you as well. I think we should all be sort of in one mind on what we are doing here, and I don't think that there is any confusion as to what we're doing here. Possibly the process is what we're differing in opinion on. Leo, do you think what you said about Sephir was harsh?
But Leo, before you answer that, we don't need to be best friends. And I don't mean just specifically Leo and I. Even if it was uncalled for or whatever, that's not the point. I think we just need to agree on how we're going to approach situations. Basically, keep it business, nothing personal.
I agree. I think I should have kept my thoughts to myself. We're not actually all that different, but we talk about being on the same page, but we really haven't necessarily communicated that well on the things that actually really affect us. But if we want to be a little less personal and make sure that we focus on what we need to do, then let's do that. I'm not going to ask your permission for things that I do. But I will
What is
promise.
your drive in all of this?
Honestly, when I found Grangrik and Merlon, I had to ask myself, like, why? But when I first came here, I mean, it's literally was to figure out who I am. I'm this monster. I'm not who I feel like I was meant to be. I was born to be. So coming here, I was trying to figure out, I don't know. Mother always said that the people that made me came from here. And that's vague, I know. And when I met these two and Rictavio, I learned about Strahd, and that infuriated me on how he used my people to get what he wanted with no thought about how that affected them. And I can't help but make that connection that maybe my parents, the ones who gave me up, didn't do it by choice, but out of desperation. We saved that young man from the hag, the child, and I don't know, let's just say that I saw myself a lot in him.
So you want revenge?
I want that along with I guess the ability or the
Are you
means
seeking
to,
answers or blood?
I don't know that I'm seeking blood as much as I am just, I don't know, as just knowing and having the ability to do something about it when I do find stuff out.
I think that's fair. I don't think you need to know exactly what you want right now. I mean, we all know that our priority number one is taking out Strahd, and that can do for now. And then perhaps you can figure it out later. And if the three of us are around for that, then so be it. But if at least with Strahd taking out and this land possibly a little bit more free, maybe that gives you more insight as to what you want to do. I mean, I can't speak for everyone here, but I know that I feel it's almost part of a duty, or I feel like I have a duty here, and partially maybe why I was brought here. I don't know about you, Marlon, but why were we picked? Why were we chosen to come here? Why have things changed as they have so far right now? So, if not us, then who would take out Strahd? So, I think for now, why not just focus on that? And as you said, we won't ask permission to make the decisions that we make if we can all agree that those decisions are ultimately being used to destroy Strahd. And I guess the other thing is if anyone does have a major problem with a decision, like something that they truly disagree with and not necessarily something that they maybe would prefer not being done, maybe raise it to the group.
Yeah, I think, at the end of the day, you have to do what's right for you. The problem would be is that if it was at the detriment of the group at the moment, I certainly think purpose-wise, like, I have no problem with you guys going and doing whatever you guys want to do. I mean, look at me. I'll, like, unfurl my wings. Like, I'll be, like...
And I realized that I did frame, what I said about you, about us, as if we had a choice, and that wasn't what I meant, I guess. I know that we all have our lives to live, and things have happened to us, and that is beyond our control.
Sephir, as I understand it, part of your reason that, and correct me if I'm wrong, but you didn't have a choice in the, I suppose, curse that afflicts you. Is that right?
Correct.
Have you ever been out of the lands of Barovia?
I'm going to say no.
Then
Looking at Dale for
perhaps
any kind of facial expressions.
the land that
Probably not out of. You've probably been maybe slightly out, but not like out of Barovia.
Hmm.
If that makes sense. The surrounding lands, similar to, say, Leo. Jeeps.
the lands that Marlon and I came from, the Sword Coast, it is a vast area, and there are many people that can aid in these sort of things. So perhaps that is something that you could look for in the future, is a way to cure if you want to yourself. But that's a decision that only you can make, I guess.
I don't know, I think I lost all hope of that a long time ago. It was too painful to hold on to.
Well, I can assure you that the lands that we came from, there might be a sliver of hope left, but only if you're interested.
Guess we've got to get through all of this first.
We certainly do. Probably start to rug up and turn in for the night.
Can I when we start to turn in, because having a huge mental blank. Leo.
Mm-hmm.
Leo's character. Sorry, my brain isn't working. I'm going to because Leo like emits heat now, or is just warm. So I want to snuggle in with Leo.
Come on, buddy. Get in here.
You're not wearing a jacket anymore, right? You got a spare
no,
jacket.
yeah, she's not wearing a jacket.
Mm-hmm.
So I know, I would like to think I noticed that, and then go and snuggle in, and sleep and spoon, stay warm, body warmth.
Leo
I'm obviously
doesn't-
the little spoon.
It is not blinking eyes. Just happy to have something to snuggle.
Yeah. All right.
I am like a tiny, like a little crow plushie.
Are people on watch, or are we?
Oh yeah, obviously.
Yeah, I think we do a watch.
So cycle through the watch. Other than the howling wind, there is little to report for each of you. The night passes cold, and rough as it is, but with the equipment that you've got, you do manage to get a night to get some rest.
I actually just took alarm, so like before I went to bed. Wait, with ritual cast, you still have to have. Hold on, let me look and see what the material component is for that.
Mm-hmm. String.
Yeah,
I think it is.
and I would have string.
Are you sure?
Oh yeah. I'm all like well dressed, right? Like if I get a rip or a tear, like I'm over there like hemming it back up. Like I'm making sure it's taken care of.
Does Leo smell like swampy or
Swamp ass.
That's right.
So-
Swamp ass.
Leo, we have found some perfume, and so she uses that, but like there's definitely this like sense
An odor?
of like
a musk?
putting perfume on someone who has a little bit of BO, right? Like
Right.
she doesn't know
Lipstick on a
necessarily
pig.
better to like compare like what like you would imagine, you know, like a normal clean smell might be, right?
Sure.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Lipstick on a
Yeah.
pig.
I mean,
I'll
I wouldn't-
probably
I
note,
wouldn't describe it
Marlon.
as
You probably don't know
gross,
what a
but-
normal clean smell is.
Probably a good point, actually. To be honest, it probably smells normal. Given I've like grown up on the streets, it's
that's
probably
kind of my thinking. Is like it's probably
smells
not.
normal. Yeah,
It's
it
like it's
probably
a
smells
different
like
kind.
home.
It's not as like you'd be used to a level of kind of almost rancidness out of like the streets. This
Yeah.
is more of a mildewy kind of mossy level of like
dirt and
like an
water,
an earthiness.
Yeah.
There's an earthiness.
more an earthiness to it. Whereas you're used
hippie.
to more of like a sweaty, grungy thing and like a ammonia level
Oh, gross.
of the
You had to
uncomfortableness
bring
of
up the ammonia.
streets.
Yeah, right. Okay.
I better than what I could have said.
Yes.
So yeah, I mean, not that it matters because you were describing that the night was going to be relatively uneventful, but I would have cast alarm around us, like taking the moment.
Awesome.
Before.
Yeah. Make the night pass maybe a little easier for everyone. Alas, it all passes through, and as the sky begins to lighten and the mist dissipates slightly, as it tends to when it begins to lighten. You all awaken and begin to pack up camp and get ready to head out. And I suppose, without much ado, it's probably you're not able to get a fire going to cook, so it's a matter of eating the cold rations that you've got, and getting on the move. So the travel continues. Everyone is revitalized fully as a long rest.
Ooh, yeah.
So make sure you do that. And the trip down the mountain continues, and it's not long, only a couple hours with the downhill trek, and being revitalized, that you begin to see the trees again,
So
starting off a little more sporadically.
The first tree she sees, she goes and meets her little badger. She calls Kushti. So it's Kushti out.
Cool. Meet Kushti, no worries. And the journey down continues, and you come to that kind of sweeping bend, and begin to follow that down now. And after another hour or so, you come to roundabouts where you think that point would be that you would need to turn to head west. Sorry, I said east earlier. I meant west. West to head towards the wine through the woods.
Just quickly thinking back on the vineyard, everything was dying, wasn't it?
Yep.
Okay. So I think on the way, I'd ask Leo. This is out of earshot of Marlon, if I can. I'm assuming would
He's
Marlon be
always
flying above?
and like gone away.
Yeah.
Like
Okay, so he shouldn't be in earshot then.
I assume he comes back down occasionally to talk.
check in.
Also have
A
a passive
complete loner.
perception of 20.
Well, I whisper every time I talk, so
He's got you there.
Fair.
I'll
cop that.
No raised voices here.
Leo, I'm thinking we might be able to do something for Marlon and the vineyard. Do you still have the ability to enrich the area of plant life around you?
Yeah, I do. Like I did outside of Valakai.
Yeah, something I was reflecting on last night, and I also possess the ability to do that. And was thinking that maybe if we casted this together, it may not only revitalize the vineyard, but also doubly make it more profitable, I guess you could say. Was that something you'd be interested in doing?
I would. I actually thought of that when we were here before, but we were in a bit of a hurry. With it taking the better part of a day to cast it in that way. I guess
This is a question to the DM. If we both cast this at the same time, would you allow the casting time to be reduced?
Ooh, good question.
No. No, it doesn't reduce how long it takes to cast a spell. It may I may allow it to amplify an effect, but not to
reduce cast time.
Reduce the casting time.
Good try.
Okay.
I mean, I think it is worth. I mean, as much as we are, I don't know, we keep talking about pace and making sure that we're goal forward, but I do think it's worth. If we can help what were they called? Can I remember what they were called? The secret society, because I'm pretty sure
Ravens, right?
They spoke their group's name out loud while we were close. Or did they?
I definitely did. I know that I did.
Was it Society of something? No. I can't remember.
Anyways, yeah, them weirdos over there. Like
one of you knows.
I think if they are,
he's up in the sky.
If they're,
yeah, I'm not privy to this conversation.
Oh my god.
No, you're not. Stay up
My
there.
memory's not that bad.
Keep your head on.
Keepers of the feather.
Keepers of the feather. I was close.
If we
Society of the Raven.
Yeah, if we help the Keepers of the Feather be successful, then obviously
right, yeah.
Yeah. It had words in it.
There were letters. I'm sure we can
Sorry to keep interrupting.
we can Tom Riddle this and like make something out of it, right?
I am Lord Voldemort.
Yeah. Yeah, but if we can help them be successful, then they would be like a huge benefit to the area and what we're doing against Strahd. So if that is, I don't know how much helping them grow and make wine does that for them, but maybe we can ask that if we spend that time, would it help them go out and make a difference today, or within the time frame that we can see.
It makes an ally. I mean, they are allies of Merlon, but perhaps they become more helpful to us in what we are about to do. Who knows? We can pose the question.
Sure. But as far as if my willingness, absolutely, I would love to help them.
Duly noted.
All right.
Have you met Kushti?
So,
No. Yeah, we'll keep going.
you're right. Now, again, journeying through the forest is not an easy trek, as it all starts to look familiar. It is hard to keep your directions as the mist makes everything look similar. So I would like survival checks all around, please, for everyone to be able to kind of, or 2 survival checks and with advantage if you guys want to organize that to have the.
I have advantage.
Yeah, I'll be helping Grangrik.
I'll help.
In the forest.
Do you have wisdom?
I do. I have a
plus
21.
0.
Oh, you can help me then.
Yeah, I'll help you. Yeah.
Yeah, there was no. I was. Yeah, we're both shit.
Okay. What were the rolls, please?
I rolled a 21 with advantage.
Okay.
9.
Okay.
9.
I rolled a 6 and a 7.
It's
Oh,
tough
goodness.
going. Using kind of Marlin up in the sky, and you almost lose track of the others under as you kind of go up and come back down to kind of maybe try to keep track. You almost lose them for a little bit, but you do make your way. It takes a few hours, or it takes takes an hour or so. Give me another roll from each of you, please, with advantage again. You can.
Marlon flies into a tree.
Dirty 20.
Watch out for that tree.
Not on purpose. 19.
Okay.
Nice.
Make better time now. Kind of picking up the pace going through, and after about another hour or so, you think you've made a decent way, and things are going well, and it's about at that time that you pick up a scent of smoke.
Oh.
And you journey on towards it and quicken the pace. And it's not much longer that you come out the other side of the forest. And this smell has kind of been getting gradually stronger. And as you come out, you are greeted with the sight of everything being turned from what you've seen. The vineyards that were there before are destroyed. Half of them burnt, the other half seem to have been almost ripped from the ground or dragged 10, 20 meters across the ground and ripped out. The building lies half burnt and half in rubble. It is just carnage. Immediately, it's hard to see what exactly happened. But this place is not how you left it and is not in a good state.
I immediately look up and see what Marlon's doing. Like, I'm scanning the sky to see where he is.
Marlon.
How far away are we?
Probably only a few hundred meters, if that. It's probably less, probably a couple hundred meters than it is to the woods.
Can I see any bodies or anything around the base of the...
Oh God.
Jesus Christ.
You need to go wipe, like literally. Like I think you do.
I'm so glad we're not meeting in person. My word.
I'm sick as well.
Can I see if there's any bodies or look around
From
the
where
base of the
you
tree?
are, it's hard to make out anything like that might be on the ground. As
I
you
can't-
approach, yes.
If I can't make out anything, I'm moving as quickly as I can. Like,
As you approach, there are a few bodies that you can see that lay scattered around the area.
I'm going to go down and identify them, but still be in the air.
Yeah. The first one you come to is a young human, who, well, not particularly young. He's kind of middle-aged. You hadn't dealt with him much, but you do recognize him. It is Erwin's brother, Adrian, who lies there.
I'm going to ignite the sword because I want to make sure I have that ready to go.
Yeah.
Ignite the sunblade. Perception check on, or I don't know. No, it'd be on like any movement anywhere.
Yeah. Roll it.
As soon as I saw Marlon, like if I could have seen him, as soon as I see him take off, I would like to cast a spell on myself.
You would've.
Okay, I want to cast Far Step on myself.
Okay. Yep.
20.
Okay. There is no obvious movement
Okay.
that you can see. As you survey the area, you get a better lay of it and a better maybe timeline, and you realize this probably happened less than a day ago, but not like the smoldering smoke. This place burnt down like
Can I
probably
see?
overnight.
Can I go back and look at Adrian's gashes? Do they look like they were made with an axe?
No.
So
Okay.
with my
Adrian-
4 step spell, I can be
Yep.
close, and I'm not like interrupting, but I'm very close to
Cool.
to Marlon.
So you
if he
come,
needs help.
you're right up, kind of in there in the moment.
Mhm.
From what you can see, there's no cuts with him. His body is kind of twisted out of shape, and part of him looks crushed. As you survey the area and you look a little clearer at what's happened, you can, and as you were coming in and kind of think a little more as you've had the time to, as you're racing through your possibilities, you realize that something that you've seen looks like giant footsteps dragging across the ground.
I would like to get in a position where I'm looking for danger. I recognize that Marlon is like looking and like surveying kind of obviously his friends, right? Like, so I want to get kind of up on the building, because like with Far Step with a bonus action, I can teleport 60 feet. So, and then once I get up there, I'm assuming that'll probably end pretty close because it only lasts a minute to do that, to cast that spell. I want to get up there and like not obviously like silhouetting myself along the building, but I want to get a high point and be able to look as far as the mist will allow me to look to see if there's anything like lurking.
It is hard to see a spot on the building that you could get to comfortably. Half of it is rubble.
Oh, sure.
The other half of it seems to be burnt.
Yeah.
So it is not like you can try to get up there, but the bit that you could get onto is smoldering.
Is there anything else that I can see around that has some height? I think probably not, huh?
Not really, no.
Yeah. In that case, I'm just
kind of in a field of the vineyard.
To move to the edge of where I think the carnage is and look in the horizon, into the distance to see if I can see anything lurking.
Sure. Roll me a perception check.
While Leo does that, have Sephir and I caught up to Marlon and Leo?
Yeah, by this time I think you have.
So I think my skills would best be suited in trying to see if anyone is alive or if there's any medical assistance I can provide, and if that just includes sort of identifying possibly more information about what happened here, that's sort of what I'd like to do.
Okay.
17 for seeing if anything's still lurking in the.
Cool. I'll keep that in mind.
I'll cast guidance on myself in relation to medicine checks.
Medicine checks. Okay. Sephir, what are you doing right now?
Probably taking the cues of Grangrik, and if there's multiple bodies around, then just kind of spreading out, covering ground. Yeah, to see if there's anyone else around that's kind of clinging on.
Okay.
That can be helped.
Marlon, anything more from you?
Marlon's got just mini tears, just like sliding down his face, and he's sort of like frantic, as he goes through this, and then just sort of takes a big deep breath. Can I check the hatch that Erwin came out of when we first rocked up here the first time?
Yeah.
Under the rubble or wherever that may be, under the burnt part, I'm assuming.
Yeah. So you can you come to the door, and it's smashed in and half collapsed. And when you open it up, you can see a figure hunched over inside of it. As you approach and turn the body, underneath it is what looks like a small child. And the person that you turn over is Erwin.
I'll pull him out, and lie him next to his brother. If I can pull him out, I probably don't have the strength to pull him out. Or is adrenaline just going nuts right now?
I think adrenaline's going on, and it's not like he's deep in. He's like kind of.
I'll pull him and his child out.
Is the child alive? Like, are you describing?
As you grab for the child, he grabs back at you.
Oh! I'm gonna just pull him in for a hug if he'll take it. And
he just grabs.
We got one! We got one! I'm gonna pull him out. Do I recognize him as like Erwin's...
One of Erwin's kids.
Erwin's kids?
Brom.
I love that. Oh, Grangrik, can you see if he's okay? Can we, I don't know, just calm him and I'm gonna keep searching and see if we can get someone else.
Rush over to sort of check the kid over, see if he's injured at all.
Don't smile.
So as I'll jump through, as this is happening and he's going over to check that, you're checking things. The things that you guys are finding, Sephir and Grangrik, you have found various human bodies that match people that you have met. Only a couple. You notice a few bodies as well that match the physicality and the dress of the druids that you have fought previously as well. You also do notice more of those twig blights and needle blights that seem to be littering the area as well, that were hard to see as you approached because they blended in kind of with the vineyard area. But now that you're moving around, it's a little clearer that they were here as well.
So I noticed that with a 20.
Yes, I would say so. Now that you're focused more on being able to see a little bit more, and noticing that, you are able to start to see that.
I want to go back in the hole and see if there's any other bodies in there, anyone else in there.
Yeah, as you go to try to go in and have a look more, you've realized what's basically happened is the inside of the building has caved into it. And this was kind of where they had holed in to try to last. And as you have taken Erwin out, there is a large branch basically poking through his chest. As you inspect little Brom, you note a small wound on his chest, which is a small incision around here. Just a slight puncture wound that hasn't penetrated past the bone, just mainly around the fleshy area.
If I see that he's injured, I drop a first level cure wounds on him.
Yep. Heals him back up, and you see the wound kind of close up.
14. That makes a
And
difference.
he doesn't say anything. He's just there, and he's got his eyes kind of squeezed shut.
After I see that that's all the basement's all like covered in, can I fly over to where the dad met us last time?
Mm-hmm.
And they kind of came out of the woods.
On the edge, and see if there's anyone that got away.
Sure. You fly over there. I would like you to roll me another perception check, please.
20.
20?
I have.
Yeah, reliable talent.
Yeah, reliable talent. Yeah.
You, as you fly over and are looking in that area, you don't notice survivors. Possibly tracks, however. But
Leading
the
to
bigger
or leading
thing,
away?
huh?
Leading
Hard
to
to
or
tell.
leading away? Hard to tell.
The bigger thing that you pick up is a V inscribed into the tree.
I'm assuming all the bodies Sephir and I checked, none of them were alive.
No.
Okay.
I'll put Kushti down and have him run to the edge of the woods, and I tell him, go, if there's anything out there, come tell me, and I will still just be playing sentry
It is,
at the edge of the danger zone. So
yeah. The marking is noted with a feather as well.
ooh.
Does that mean anything to me? Because if it's marked with a feather,
you can gather that this is probably meant for you. As you are one of the only other members that you know of, I guess. Or that was probably going to be coming to this area. It's quite hastily done.
Yeah.
Like it's very much from what you can pick up. Well, roll me an investigation check. I'll see how much detail I can give you about this.
Investigation. 16.
16.
Yep.
So it looks like a pretty hasty job.
Yeah.
That someone that you, as far as you can tell, someone has hacked into this tree and kept on moving.
I have made my way over to Merlon.
You see him standing there looking at this V, just the letter V.
I would have brought the child over with me. If carrying him or if he's walking, I'd just sort of holding his hand, walking with him. As I approach, Marlon, what are we wanting to do here? Everyone is gone by the looks of it.
Yeah. I don't know.
Can I see the footsteps?
As in like the
tracks.
The tracks that you can see are, they are footsteps, sort of. They look more like talons.
Can I differentiate between if they are going or coming or going?
Roll me a survival check, please.
15.
15. It looks like, from what you can see in kind of the area here, something landed here, inscribed, and then left. It is kind of hard to pick up which way, but the kind of direction looks like something came in from possibly the winery area and then has taken off from there.
Could the V mean Valakai?
Yeah, maybe.
Did they have anywhere in Valakai that they could travel to?
The blue water.
Well, that's not there anymore.
But that's not there anymore, so I don't know of any other place. No, that's not entirely true. There is a house, the house that I became this when we first arrived in Valakai.
The house you transformed in?
The house I transformed in. Yeah. You're not here.
No, my bad.
Pretty sure that was the basement.
No, was it?
Basement of the blue water?
Oh, because we were staying in the church that night.
Yeah.
You're right. I thought it was another house. Brom, 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 Brom,
Brom.
Brom,
Brom.
Brom, Brom.
Brom.
Can you tell me anything? What happened?
Either something came. Dad told me not to look. He brought me down, and then there was a lot of noise, and then I could smell the fire, and then he came back, and he held me, and he didn't let go, and then you came.
Did you hear anyone say anything about where they were going?
And you see his eyes just kind of shift over. He's like, no. Like, just in a, like this, it's pretty, he doesn't want to talk about it. He's pretty clearly.
Yeah. No. Okay. Yeah.
Yes.
Not in a possessive way. Not
in a possessive way. Not in like a
way that he's being
magical
possessed.
anything. In a,
He's in
this
shock.
kid is
He's
like
Yeah.
in
No,
shock
yeah.
and cannot
Yeah.
process everything that's just happened.
Yeah. Okay. No. Thank you. You've done so well. You've done so well. Come here. And I'll pull him in
Comes over.
for a hug. Okay. We're gonna do what we can to find family.
Where's Dad? Is he coming?
Your dad is gone.
You just see him, like, his eyes just kind of start to water, and he just grabs hold again. And
It's all right, buddy. It's okay. It's okay.
Just what's the estimated age of this kid?
probably around 8 or 9.
It's all right, bud. It's okay. We're gonna get through this. We'll get through this together. We'll get through this together. I think I'll turn to Grangrik. Grangrik, can you? I need to go and sort some stuff, some bits and pieces out, and I'll gesture toward the farmhouse. Can you? I don't know, find a safe spot away from, and we'll just deal with what we can here, and then we'll keep going.
Yes, of course. To do what you need to do.
I'd like to pile up all the bodies of the the druids and the blights, and I'd like to set them on fire. And with the bodies of Adrian and help me, I'm having another mental blank. Erwin, thank you.
Edwin.
Erwin. I'd like to do a proper burial for them.
There is one other Keeper of the Feather member, someone you didn't know. It was you'd seen them at the winery, but
so
not
there's 3
someone who
graves.
actually knew.
3 graves, and really, I would just like to do three graves and then just a single. I'll take 3 feathers out of my wing, and when they've been buried, just stick like a solitary feather in each of the graves,
Yeah.
on top, like just stick it in the ground.
Yeah.
And then try and then group up, and we can decide what we're going to do next.
Takes a bit of time. It's not an easy task, but I assume you get some help.
Yeah, we would help where we could, right? That was really, or I would, in a respectful way.
But it is done. The bodies are buried, and a single feather placed at each one's head, with the burning pyre of blights and twigs and druids kind of blowing smoke over the area. And as you've been gathering everything there, you've been able to see these large prints that litter the area, that seem to look like roots pulling out of the ground and stepping around the field. But nothing matching that size is anything you find. But you pile it up and set the bodies, and then regroup with everyone.
Would you, Marlon? And I guess Grangrik both. Would you tell us about the carving in the tree and like what you guys had found?
Sure.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, because it's the only sort of clue as to where they've gone. We can't just roll around with a kid.
It's a common theme. Not that we're not responsible for them, but like we keep finding, and I have no idea where to take them to be safe. Even Valakai seems compromised to me.
Yeah, I think. Well, in saying that, I feel like that's where the others that went and got away have gone.
Why do you think that?
There's a hastily drawn V on a tree near where we first met Erwin's dad and Adrian when we first came here. There's a feather next to it. The only place I can think of that is a V that would be safe with a feather is Valakai. Other than that, unless we're being, taunted back to our doom by Vasily, which is the only other thing I can think of.
And this Vasily was the lord that was kind of puppeteering some things, right?
Vasily was the one that made the deal with Heinrich for the bones and the vampires and stuff. So, either we're being brought back into Valakai for that, or we're following a trail. I'm hoping the feather is bringing us the trail of safety.
Well, where you found that's not. I mean, that meant something to you, right? Like that wasn't. Someone would have to know that, maybe, right?
Yeah, well, yeah. It was just a thought that there might be they might be waiting over there like they were last time when we first rocked up. Obviously, they've been chased off, unfortunately. So,
a bit of a light bulb moment. Grangrik turns to Marlon and says, I don't think it's possible, but you wouldn't happen to know whose feather that is, would you?
Could I tell?
Roll me. Just roll me a check. Roll the dice, will you?
Roll the dice.
Give me a roll and I'll let you know. That's a weird question. I have no idea what stat to check it against, but I'm curious.
Do I get reliable talent?
You are not proficient in recalling feathers.
I rolled a 4.
You are not Zaya.
I rolled a 4.
A 4?
A 4.
I mean, you know that it's one of a feather that kind of matches yours. The only trait that you can pick up is it seems older.
Okay. It seems like an older feather.
Well, even if you don't know, the boon I received allowed me to cast scrying, and if I have an object of the person that was, if it was belongs to, it allows me to connect to them slightly better than just necessarily knowing a person. So I could try and scry on whoever this feather belonged to in a way of
That's a
getting
fantastic
an
idea.
idea.
I like that idea a lot.
Should I do it now?
I think we need to gain as much information as we can as quickly as possible.
Okay.
Sephir, remind me,
will...
where did we leave your sister's carriage? Was that here?
Valakai.
Valakai.
Did we not ride it as far as we could to the winery
No, I
from
think we left.
Valakai?
I thought we left it at the church. Didn't we leave it at the church? Or just outside Valakai? Because then we walked inside.
That's a bit of a rhetorical question. I'm pretty sure we rode it almost all the way here until the road
I reckon
ended.
you might be right.
I think you did.
And then we left it at the...
Because you were going to take it with you to the mountain, but you realized you
left
couldn't because you wanted to cut through the woods.
The
We left it
alternative
before we
was
went
to
through
go
the woods.
all the way around, and I think you even with the wagon, you had described that being
Yeah.
like at least a day to do that. I'm
Well,
pretty
I
sure
guess
it's
we
parked
can
right
always
on the
use
edge of the winery, but
Is
I
it?
guess, is it still destroyed? Is it there?
How did I describe half of the winery?
yeah.
Destroyed.
What
Did
was
we
inside
hide
of the
it?
wagon?
Oh! All of the fucking burning shit, whatever it's called.
The Alchemist Fires.
Yeah, the Alchemist Fires.
What? They used... Are they gone? Oh, well, I mean...
I
gonna
think
be
maybe
like-
it just caught on fire and then it blew up or something. Ooh.
Around the barn, was there, like, any evidence of, like, smashed glass around from Alchemist Fires being, like, thrown or used?
Not really, not in that sense. It doesn't look like that area is burnt down. Whether or not they were used or the thing was destroyed, and in the process of it being destroyed, it all went up in fire. It's kind of hard to tell without a proper investigation. But part of the smoldering section, you can kind of see, as is all the crushed barn and everything that is that, you can kind of see that leads the remains of the carriage.
Hmm.
And
I'd probably try to rummage through to try to get any kind of personal effects, anything that isn't just completely
Sure.
destroyed.
Roll me an
Some of the
investigation check.
clothes.
Why? And I assume this is you're investigating that while we are casting the scrying spell.
17 for investigation.
Okay. You find a strong box that has remained intact, as it was an iron strong box.
Ooh.
So it has various personal effects.
And knowing that, like, this scry spell leaves Grangrik a little bit exposed and vulnerable, like, I'm just going to be standing just in case the worst happens, right? So,
yeah,
be there ready.
I've still got the sword lit, and I will have Brom next to me.
Yeah. All right. What are the modifiers for this?
Obviously, I have no idea who this is, so it's +5. But because I have a body part, lock of hair, or bit of nail, it's a minus 10.
This counts. -10. Okay, so -5 overall.
-5.
What's the saving throw that I'm trying to beat?
DC 16.
What's that? Wisdom?
Wisdom, yeah.
Okay.
Sorry, I'm 100% make sure.
Isn't that 20?
Where are we?
Can't see it.
No.
Is it that one?
Is that
20. It looks like a 20.
It's an 18 if it
Mm.
focuses.
An 18. Oh,
He's got plus
Minus
2.
5,
so 15?
13, 15.
15.
Oh, let's go!
Let's
I think it was
go!
15 last time as well.
Hey!
Hell yeah.
So,
2 for 2.
as you finish this spell and kind of, what are you casting it kind of into the ground? What are you using as your window into?
So last time I poured like water onto some
Mhm.
like stone and peered into that. I think this time I kind of want to use yeah, I'm gonna use like the smoke and the mist around and almost sort of like gather it so it starts swirling into a bit of a ball, and then just
Mhm.
kind of like place my face into the puff of smoke.
As you do that, you place your face in, and the swirling smoke coalesces into a being in front of you, and
Coalesce.
sitting in darkness. The first form that comes into your eyesight is Davian,
I don't know who that is, but sure.
Erwin's father.
Okay, gotcha. Cool.
He's sitting there, and it looks like he has got a rather large wound to his right arm. There is you can still see dried kind of blood on his clothing, but his arm itself is not bloody, it is bandaged. As the spell continues and you begin to see more of the area, you can see more people that you recognize from your experiences with the Keepers of the Feather, the people that you met at the winery. You see Danica, which is Erwin's wife, and the other son there as well as a gathering of other people. And then you see a figure walk into the group. He says, "Here, more water. I'm sorry you've been through so much." And the voice you immediately pick up and realize as he turns around is Father Lucian.
I knew it.
Yes.
Father, yeah.
As you
So-
get a kind of surveying of the area, you can see various wounds and injuries. It looks like one of them may be missing a limb even. But there is a gathering of them there.
As I sort of see the vision, they're alive, Marlon. They're at the church with Father Lucian. Owen's wife and his other son are there, and Danica, his sister. They're still alive, Marlon. Some of the Keepers of the Feather are still alive.
Excellent.
We
We
can
should
get
go.
Brom back to his mother.
Yeah, we should go. We should try and go as fast as we can.
And I guess get ready to leave ASAP.
It is probably just after lunch. You traveling by the road and by the general path, you will not make it before nightfall. Marlon, you know that you could probably reach it flying in before nightfall.
I'm not leaving Brom.
We
So,
can protect him. It may be important for you to reach them and let them know he's safe and maybe learn more about what this was.
Do we know how long it would take? Like, would we arrive sort of in the middle of the night, or would we arrive
Probably in
like
the middle
early?
of probably in the middle of the night. If you were like taking a hard march, like if you took a hard march and weren't just like leisurely going, you'd probably reach it before midnight.
Okay. I think we might be
Marlon,
able
which
to.
form are you in currently, by the way?
Hybrid.
You're in hybrid?
I can wild shape to a form that would allow Brom to ride me. Perhaps Sephir, your steed, could
Who's
carry someone as well.
You see Brom kind of look up and go, where are we going?
We're going to go to Valakai. Your mum and your grandpa and your brother are there and safe.
Okay.
I'm.
Are we flying?
You can fly.
Of course. I am my father's son.
Of course you are. Let's go.
Do we? Okay.
Yeah.
And you see him, and he almost like he just like shifts over and like curls down and then up, and you see him shift into his were-raven form.
Wicked. Another like a tear drops down, like thinking of like how prepared Erwin would have made his kids, and there's a twang of guilt in me that I didn't think of that earlier, and that I'd limited his thinking, knowing who he was.
Mm-hmm.
Dale, is there any chance that I've seen any arcane circles around Valakai?
What kind of arcane circle are we talking? Like just any magical circle?
Yeah, I learned a spell on my last level up. That would be a 5th level spell that would allow us to move from place to place. That would require a circle to be in place somewhere that I know of, right? So, I mean, is there any chance that now that I know that spell, that I would have understood being an arcane circle?
Don't you need to go from one circle to another?
You do, but do you?
You can create your own, can't you?
It takes like 100 days.
Yeah, it takes 365 days of casting it over and over to create one. But it says, as you cast a spell, you draw a 5-foot radius circle on the ground that sigils.
Cool.
With a sigil that links to a permanent teleportation circle of your choice, whose sigil sequence you know. But I don't know if I know it, if I've just seen it, right?
Does the one underneath the mansion count?
It does describe it as like
when
you first gain this ability to cast a spell, you learn the sigil sequences of 2 destinations on the material plane. So one of them I believe would be at Mother's, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then
the other one is in the Burgermeister's house, which you didn't know about.
So
but
learning the spell,
having learnt of how the weave is working, you sit there and as you're going through, you're like, I recognize this magic now. And there is something in the Burgermeister's house that matches that.
Yeah. So while you guys were talking about a way to get back there, like I'm like sitting here trying to I was like, I feel like this connection, like I understand, like I feel like there has to be a way that this could work. And then I just kind of blurt out, I can get us there right now. And I sit down and start to, I was like, give me a minute. I can see my way there right now. And I'm starting to draw in, like with the staff end of my trident, I'm kind of like drawing into the dirt around me.
Do we want to teleport into the Burgermeister's house?
Where are we teleporting into? Where do you know?
I would say let Dale. Do I know exactly where it is, or do I just feel like it's going into Valakai?
You know it's going into Valakai. You know that it's in the Burgermeister's house, not the dungeon. You felt it from the upper floor. You do not know where exactly because you did
Yeah.
not search the upper floor particularly well.
This
Hopefully not the cat's room.
that was at. I guess it depends
That's
on
the
which
Watchers.
Yeah. That was the Watcher's house.
Oh yeah.
This is the Burgermeister's manor.
Well, I can. It seems to be in the Burgermeister's place, in one of the upper floors. I mean, I could.
Oh,
The last time we were
risk-
there, yeah, we got attacked.
If Zalus and Danathar are there, Brom will be alive
a
very
lot
quickly.
of a lot of danger. I think it might be too risky. I can transform, and seeing as Brom can transform as well, you can
Well, you guys
ride on my
go.
back.
Yeah. I mean, that's I understand. The alternative is that we travel through the night, and I do not think that is a good idea.
No, I agree. I think I feel like we can get there if we're all on other modes of transport. Like
All of us. And
wings,
I look at
wing,
Sephir
and
with full plate
Sephir's the
armor
only
on.
one.
yeah, but Sephir's got a mount.
With 60 feet.
Sophia would
Speed.
still be slower. Riding his mount, he will get there, but he will. If you are
We
all
have to-
flying,
Yeah, we have
you
to
would
take
take a
the
direct
path.
route.
Yeah.
But if you're
Right.
flying overhead, you're gonna all get there in nighttime.
Right.
That the problem isn't so much like the speed or just the speed; it's the distance. You can cut so much distance off if you just fly directly.
I have a couple things I could do. I have a way that I could disguise us first, and then we can teleport. Like disguise us in a way that would be pretty hard for people to determine who we are. Now, I think it might be safer for the three of you to fly, and maybe, I don't know, Sephir, I don't want to speak for you, but we teleport in, we could be there, and maybe we can wait and rest and kind of time it. How long do you estimate it might take you to get there?
I feel like we would get there before nightfall.
About 4 hours, you would think, roughly.
I think that's how
Late
long my
afternoon.
wild shape will last.
Late
That's
afternoon.
convenient.
So
Yeah,
Perfect.
just fall out of the sky.
maybe we
Well,
can rest in the
I can wild shape
meantime.
as a
And
bonus action.
I don't know
You
what
fall
would rest,
at the
and
start of
then
your
you would-
turn. Just make sure you're more than 500 feet in the air.
So you would rest until we get there, and then you TP in.
I believe so. And I look, Sephir, what do you think? This, the spell seeming is something that I learned through Mother and my heritage, and I can make us look, both of us look like someone who belongs in the Burgermeister's house, if that helps. And maybe we can decide that while we wait.
Who's even in there?
We could. I mean, no matter who we are that shows up on a teleportation circle, if someone is sitting there watching it, it's going to be suspect. But if we can get in on the circle and get into the house, we could look like ordinary guards, and it would seem normal.
Or servants.
Or servants. I met and talked to the lady of the house, I guess the keeper of the house, and I do remember very much so what she looks like.
Yeah, I guess. But
Okay.
we wait until we think you will all be there so we can potentially meet up pretty quickly.
Yes.
So, can you give me a lock of your hair?
Yes, I can.
Okay.
Does that have a range? It doesn't, does it?
No.
Well, I was more thinking that we could communicate when they get here, but if it doesn't have a range, then it's even better.
And we have these stones as well that we haven't used today.
It's true. Okay. All right. Myself. Do I just take Brom, and do you stay here, Grangrik?
That's what I was just thinking. Maybe perhaps there's not much of a reason for me to go with you. I mean, how fast?
Strength in numbers.
You're faster than I am, aren't you?
I will be very fast.
Can
I'm
I?
100.
The fastest I can go is 120.
I'm
You can
180.
go 180.
Oh, I do have it. I do have
Okay,
it.
but that's not to say that Brom can go 180.
Oh, a creature I can touch.
Yeah.
Or
I'm
can
I'm
he?
gonna
Or
going as
can...
fast as
Last
Brom
only
can go.
a minute. Damn. Okay.
Brom's probably like 150.
120. He
120.
can't bonus action dash.
Yeah, he's
Okay.
the same as me.
Okay.
What'd you just say, Crap?
I was thinking about casting invisibility in some way, but like it lasts an hour or greater invisibility. You know, I don't know how that, like, if you guys needed to perform actions while you were like, yeah, they don't last long enough.
I think we'll do that. I think I'll take Brom. Grangrik, you stay here with Sephir and Leo. Wait until around 5-ish.
Just before the sun
Like
sets.
dusk. Just dusk, yeah. And I'll do my best to get to the Burgomaster's house by then.
No, I don't think so. I think once I'm there, I will have a way to get out of the Burgermeister's house. If Sephir
Okay.
doesn't also, I mean, I have another spell that can get me out.
Okay. Okay.
Can you do two people,
I
like
can do-
three of us
I
all
can do
together?
All three.
I can do 2 people. Wait, I don't know. Does
Okay, so if you can't do 3 people, then I should go with Marlon.
Yeah.
if it's not going to drain you too much, right? Like I think, would you be okay using one of your abilities to
Yeah.
transform?
Yeah.
That
fine.
may be
Okay.
the most sensible thing then.
Okay.
All right, I'll go with Marlon and Brom.
And I'll gesture to Brom. Actually, I'll turn to him. Hang on, real quick. What's my fly speed when I'm in my Raven form?
60 feet.
It is the same.
Like fly speed in Raven, I think is 60
Yeah.
feet. It's just a Raven's thing. Might even be less, but we'll go 60 feet.
I wrote it down. Raven form. I have 50 feet. I get plus 10
50,
for
okay.
speed. Yeah, 50 plus 10 for my speedy. So 60.
Yeah.
All right. So Brom, I think it will be better if we go more normal bird.
Okay. I don't like it. It's small, but okay.
Yeah, I'm with you. Yeah, I get it. I think we'll go into Raven form,
And he just like shifts
and I'll do the same
Like-
thing.
pure, like in a level of comfort that is
Yeah.
like when you shift, you're like
Yeah.
a little bit like he just
Yeah,
kind of
he-
does it.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
there's no hesitation in, like, he basically just steps off the ground and is flying as he shifts.
Yeah.
Into like just this.
That's sick. And then I'll look to in my Raven form. I'll look to Leo and Sephir, and then I'll fly away
Yeah. Now you cannot talk.
because I can't talk now.
I'll wave. Good luck, friends.
All right,
Wow.
you fly off,
Wild shape into my
and the
giant
other 3 of
vulture.
you are just waiting.
No,
No,
he's-
I'm
Grang's
wild
coming
shaping
with us
and
as well.
going with them.
Yeah.
You are okay. So the other
Yeah.
2 of you are waiting. The rest of you fly off after
Just for a
a
picture, it's a giant vulture and 2 tiny ravens next to it, flying as like a fucking V.
as a V. You probably give them a very easy flight with your
Yeah, you
upright.
cut wind. Yeah.
But the flight goes easily.
Can't win.
After about 4 hours, you begin to approach Valakai. Using various markers that you know along the way to kind of keep your direction. It's not too hard in this case. The hardest part is traversing over the woods, but you do manage to make it. Once you get to the road, you take little cut-ins where you can to save as much time as you can. After about 4 hours have passed, Sephir and Leo, what are you guys doing? What's the go?
Sephir, I kind of mistakenly overextended myself a little bit. So like we would have one of two options. My willingness to help, I did overreach. I can teleport using one of my spells, and I can make us look like someone else, but I wouldn't also be able to get us out in an instant. Which would you prefer, to get there and instantly get out of the Burgermeister's house, or do you think we should look like someone else and try to walk out the front door, so to speak?
Well, once we're all in there, we're not going to try to hide or blend in, or we are going to be walking around. So I think maybe just go in as ourselves with the option of
sure,
immediately getting out. We might find we get in there and there's nobody there.
And like I said before, I do think it doesn't matter who shows up at that teleportation circle. If it's not specifically someone they're expecting, which we could never know who that is, they're going to be suspect.
Correct.
Okay. I'll be ready to get us out if we get there and there's trouble.
Is it just going to be me and you, or my steed as well? Or is he going to stay?
He can teleport, but I would not be able to use banishment. I would not be able to use Dimension Door on your steed.
That's all right.
If we needed to get him out in an instant. I say that. Let me just make sure that there's no upcast things. No, it's just only 2 people.
Yeah, it's cool.
So you cast
in those moments before we leave. Since
I would like you to make an Arcana check, please. By the way.
Okay. Arcana. I'm the ideal person for that, for sure. 8.
Okay. No worries.
Oh no.
So, Sephir, I would like to
get left behind.
You're shoved into a wall.
Since we're alone, and it's something that I intended to do since the temple, and I understand that I realize now that we had a walk all the way down the mountain that let me think about it a lot, but I wanted to apologize to you in person. I projected a lot of how I felt about myself and assumed that about you and your story, and that's unfair, and I wanted to apologize to you for that.
I appreciate that. Thank you. I'm also aware that I probably overreacted, just based off my own self-judgment. I do hope this is something we can forget. Just
yeah.
And
if we can't, for any reason, it won't be because I'm not trying to. I just wanted to apologize, make sure that, the way we talk to each other in front of the others is one thing. Sometimes we have our own internal biases that could lead us to talk about things in a certain way, and I wanted to make sure that, I apologize to you one-on-one.
I do appreciate that. For as long as I can remember, I've been trying to, I guess, accept what I am now. But because of my lineage, it's there's just a lot of shame attached to it that I can't really get away from, and it's caused me to hurt people I didn't want to, and there's just it's messy.
Yeah, and that part of it, I don't understand. And if you ever would like for someone to try to understand, I know that in a way, what I am is not something I choose, and it is a corruption of sorts. Not necessarily, I don't see it as a curse, but it is taken from me something, an individuality of who I used to be is lost, and in that way I can identify.
Yes, I've never quite put it that way, but yes. I feel like a piece of my humanity is gone that I can't get back. I appreciate that, and I'm ready to go if you are.
Yes.
So, you cast the spell for the first time.
Mm-hmm.
Teleportation circle, your new magic. And as you cast it and the arcane energy swirls around you, what you didn't pick up on is that maybe this connection's not as good as you thought. But as you finish casting the spell with full confidence, poof, you vanish from that place that you were. And I would like you to roll a D100, please.
Oh my!
Big number.
Oh yeah.
Big.
Roll it on
just-
camera.
We just buried the hatchet.
Yeah.
If you can. You know.
I think
Poof.
I can. Whoop.
Let me see what it is.
See that thigh? Oh, look at that thigh, baby.
A groin shot.
Can we see? That's
Oh,
not,
is that 98?
it is. It is actually 98.
Oh yeah.
Is that
Okay.
good or bad?
I don't know.
Oh yeah.
Yet to be seen.
I'm in shorts. I'm
That was
not
awesome.
in underwear. Okay. Be clear.
You
Cock shot.
feel as you go this all of a sudden the weave feels like it's tearing itself apart and you are losing track. Somehow your innate sense of magic allows you to pull it back together, but in doing so you feel almost like your arm is almost ripped out of your socket and you take 22 points of force damage as you slam into the floor. Sephir standing next to you, looking like, and Sephir, you hit the ground hard. You take about half as much damage at 11. Both of you thumping into this wooden floor, landing on a rug that seems to have this scorched circle around it.
As I'm tore through that space as this happened, you hear me scream out, "Mother," and it's like this drawn out, distorted like yell, like as I'm reaching out to her to for help, right? Like something that I just
I feel like
instinctively have always done when things go wrong, right?
You know the Matrix when Neo like the
Thing in my head too.
and it goes "Ah!" and like
Yeah, yeah.
digital like the distortion.
Yeah.
There is a
What-
moment of pause, of shock, as you both hit and
we
feel this
experience
ripping.
Travel, like what is that like?
There is a
conscious
level
through
of
it?
getting like taken into the weave and then just appearing. But instead of appearing, you feel like you are slammed back into the
Pushed
world.
Into it, yeah.
Right. So we were once standing or sitting, whatever, and then all of a sudden we're just like
You're on a knee, and Leo is like almost like completely splayed out.
Yeah.
And as you look over to Leo and look up, you realize you're inside of a room. There is strewn about pages and a bookshelf and a bed and a desk. and a man sitting behind it looking at you in pure shock.
Do we recognize this man?
Ha! It worked. Uh, who are you? Wait, you're.
You know us? As I like wipe blood from my nose.
I mean, I know of you, but what do you? How did you get? You're alive?
Barely.
And as you look
Michael Wade
around and
stand up,
and look,
grunting.
Leo, as you look down and see this circle,
Mhm.
understanding teleportation circle, you see this deformed, and
Mm.
some of the characters are wrong. It is an attempt at a teleportation circle, but it is not complete.
Ooh.
Oh, it is complete,
But-
but it is mismade.
Like some of the
And
shapes
you can see
aren't
that you
exactly
are
right,
very
like-
lucky to not have been either torn apart or sent somewhere else.
Ooh. I wish
Thank God I don't understand this.
I wish I
Holy
sensed
crap!
that
You
a
rolled
bit
a
better.
98.
I'm so glad we didn't take Brom through.
Yeah, right.
I was like, yeah, this will be great.
He
And then I
does
read it
get
and I was
ripped
like,
apart.
oh Lord, do not take that child.
He does get ripped apart.
So do we recognize this guy?
You don't recognize him specifically. It's not, you've not met him before, but there are traits about him that you recognize. He looks very similar to the Burgermeister, but younger.
Oh, it's,
As in not the one that's dead now.
Yeah, the old Burgermeister.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not there. I was just
OG.
Ben interested.
Yeah.
it's Victor.
Well,
And like you can see him like slowly like inching over to his desk where there is a book.
do I remember what his name was? Wait.
Leo, you did that right, didn't you?
I think
Right?
I
Right?
think- I think I did. On my end, I'm pretty sure I created the circle right, but I think maybe
I'm
So you and immediately as soon as you say that, his
Mhm.
interest goes. It's like, oh, so you know the magic. Do you know what's wrong then? It hasn't worked for me. Well, for the people that have used it.
Oh. I mean, if
sorry. Where are we? So, can you tell us where we are?
Oh, I'm sorry. I am Victor. Oh yes. I am Victor, Burgermeister of Valakai.
oh,
Lovely to meet you.
Shoot a look over to Leo.
I understand.
Did we get the Burgermeister's son's name back a day?
I have it.
Yes. Yeah.
We would have heard
it
it,
was told
yeah.
to you. Yeah.
Yeah, I have it written down.
My the mantle has passed to me after Lady Watcher's attempt at overthrowing.
mm,
My
And with
condolences.
the support of Father Lucian, and you see this kind of like a and help. I'm sorry. I'm just a little startled. You appeared. How?
I'm afraid it might be too complicated and to describe all that now, but I promise I will get back with you on that. I'm Leo, though, and long story short is I learned this from my
Yes,
mother.
Leo, Sephir. There's usually others. Are they with you?
They're not. I'm hoping they've made it by now, but they were coming in by a different method.
Okay.
Tell us, what is the status of Valakai at the moment? Is this a safe place?
I haven't been out today. What's time?
I think it's
It's
the middle of the
evening?
night.
Yeah, early
Isn't it
evening.
like-
Oh, yeah, it would be.
It's
Very late.
oh.
No, I don't think it would be
forgot he's
late. We were gonna do our teleport
Um,
unless it drawn out time to do that. I'm not sure.
Well, look, let's not do this in here. This is my private room. Here, come out. I'll get the house to help you. And Father Lucian is probably best to speak. He's been in Father's old quarters.
Well, they're here. They're not at the church.
Father, yes, Father Lucian. Sorry, he's helping a lot.
Oh, good. I trust him.
Good. Yes. Please, this way. And he kind of walks over to the door. And before he walks out, he says, "I'm coming out." And then he opens the door.
Me too? As I kind of peek out the doorway.
As you approach, you can see inscribed on the on the door a glyph of warding.
Ooh.
Damn.
Are we okay to pass this?
Yes, that's why I spoke.
I didn't know if it was for all of us, but yes, okay.
No, it allows me. Be quick about it.
3,
All sorts
2.
of bad
I
news
start
have
counting
been
down for Sephir.
I leave the room.
You come out, and he takes you around to the main office quarters, which have largely been kind of stripped out, and they are very bare now after the fire that went through there. But standing behind a very simple desk, and working on some papers, is Father Lucian. And he looks up and he says, "Oh, you're back. Excellent. How are you two? A lot's happened.
Yes.
Are you well?"
That's an understatement.
We
We
could
are
be better, but we are.
still breathing.
And the others?
The others have made their way here through different mode, but they should be here very shortly, if not already.
Excellent. Please, take a seat. And you see there's a couple of loose chairs.
They may be headed to the church. Do you have someone we can send for them?
I'm sure I can scrounge up someone. Aladas. And you yes, sir. And there's this, and a guard walks around. Yes, sir. Head to the church. There should be some people heading there soon. The other followers of this lovely band, the Heroes of Valakai. So if you could grab them and get them to come on over when they're found, that would be fantastic.
Transformers.
Yes, right, sir. Not a problem. And he kind of nods and heads out. Says, take a seat. I'll give you a quick little update if you would like. Or should I wait till the others to get here? Do you know how far off they are?
They should. We tried to time it very close, so I mean, unless something has happened to them, they should be here.
How about we update you on our things, and then you can update all of us when we're...
Certainly, yes. Let me know what's going on. You headed west to deal with some matters, I think. Was heading down to the Wizards of the Wine. This was some days ago now. Half a week.
Yeah. Well, ultimately, we were on a quest to find somewhat of a relic, weapon, artifact, to help us, attempt to vanquish Strahd. We were successful, long story short. The winery was, on the way up, was being attacked. We were able to help out on the way up, but on the way back, unfortunately, it seems like it was attacked again, much more viciously. The others are coming with the only survivor we found, but we are hoping that there were others that made it out that are here.
Yes,
Right?
yes, they have arrived. They are here.
Yes.
They're staying
Have
at the
they
church at
spoken
the
about
moment.
what happened?
They were quiet about it. However, the leader, Davian, did speak to me personally. We've been trying to keep it a little bit quiet, as we're worried about the morale should the news of this get out. It may not be much, but well, wine is one of the few good things that we had. With that gone, I worry we need to find something. Yes. Thank you for the update. I trust your search went well. If you have returned,
Remember, we spoke of the faceless god. You and I did, and
yes.
it was very similar to as you described that. There was some deep evil there, but there's a temple. I believe did we know it as the Amber Temple, or you've referred it to that? But did we learn?
I've referred to it as that.
I don't know that we've
I
learned.
think there would have
that was
been
the
some
name.
inscriptions or something there that would have called it that.
Okay.
There was a lot of amber.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There was
10
a
meters out of there.
there was a temple
Grab
that
this up.
some amber walls and like there were some. Yeah, it was a lot there, but I mean, it was. In the end, it was successful.
Excellent. That is wonderful to hear. And as that conversation's going, we'll have Grangrik and Marlon that will arrive kind of back at Valakai. You fly in, and as you do, you can see various guards posted as you are flying in. We'll have to check in with Grangrik whether or not he's flying in as a giant vulture. That might be something.
He was going to be right on the edge of timing, so it'd be whether
Transforming back.
Yeah, it depends on.
It would have taken a little longer. It's just
Okay.
over 4 hours.
So what I probably would have done is I assume I would know when my wild check
Yes.
is about to
Yes.
run out.
you
So
get a little
probably
alarm.
yeah, a little tingle in my bird belly. I would just sort of probably go down,
In your
drop
cloaca.
it, and then just re-up. If it's gonna, yeah, I would drop it, re-up it, and then just keep going. And then when we actually get within vision of Valakai, I would probably make it so I'm walking through.
You were probably only like less than an hour, maybe a 20-minute walk out when it dropped the first time. So you can choose whether or not you want to fly in for the rest or just follow them in.
No, I'm okay. I'm okay popping it again. That's fine.
Okay.
I'd rather just.
So are you going to walk in from the gate, like from outside the gate area? Once you get in vision, you're going to drop down.
Well, I guess I would, because I don't want to fly in as a raven, as a vulture.
As
but
a giant vulture.
The other two can probably definitely fly in as ravens if they want to.
Marlon, what are you doing? What's the plan?
We're flying. We're continuing to fly through. So
Grangrik goes down, and it's pretty clear what the goal is, and you continue on and find yourselves at the church and able to get inside, and kind of, or how would you like to go about that as you arrive?
probably let land around the back, where there's not so many people, and then we would, transform into our human form. I would probably do it first, and then obviously Bron would probably do it afterwards.
Yep. Shifts.
Transform.
I'm fairly sure I would have some sort of would I have like a separate cloak or because Actually, you know what? I've got Badger's skin, the Badger's skin hat in my inventory still.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put that on Brom.
Mm-hmm.
And then like.
Is he human?
Like, carefully
Yes.
walk him in. Yes. And then walk him in. So it just basically looks like two children probably
Yes.
walking into the church.
You look slightly older, but yes.
He's probably bigger than me.
No,
we're
he's
walking.
like he's 8 or he's like 9.
Yeah, I mean,
Very
I'm
similar
How tall?
size,
How tall is an
probably.
average 9-year-old?
I'm 2 feet 7 inches.
Are you
Dale.
2 foot? I forget. I keep thinking you're like 4 foot.
7. No, 2 feet 7
he
inches.
is.
If you, like Oscar, you think of Oscar's height.
Yeah.
Yeah.
133
definitely taller than me.
centimeters, 52 inches. This is kind of tall.
And you're what? You're 31 inches?
No, 2
2 foot
feet.
7?
So 2 foot 7. So I'm.
Oh, 2 foot's 30.
I'm not
30 inches.
24 something.
No,
24.
12 inches. I'm 20.
Just under 30
Yeah, 2
inches.
foot 7.
31.
So he's-
31
Yeah,
inches.
that's what I said.
He's like
Yeah, so
almost,
31 inches. Yeah,
he's
31
almost
inches.
twice your height, actually.
Yeah, he's
almost.
big.
So yeah, he looks like he's
He
walking
looks like-
you into
he-
the church.
He looks like he's walking into the church.
Your face would just look so out of place
Mhm.
on your body.
Yeah, but
Well, all your proportions do. Anyway, you walk on in, and people look up at you. They recognize you. They don't recognize
Yeah, look up.
Brom.
What are they lying down?
They're all sitting.
They're laying.
Immediately, you see Danica look over and just go, Brom! And just run over.
Yeah.
And we'll take a quick break there. If
Yeah,
we
I gotta
can.
pee.
I really need to go to the bathroom. So.
Yeah.
Got my drink and
like a-
snacks. Fuck.
I'm gonna get my stats.
Not all of us have been able to take a break, mate.
Yeah.
All right, okay, take
So thirsty.
go to start up again at 10. Or
Okay.
in 10 minutes,
What?
for those of
Oh.
us not in the current time zone.
Yeah.
My time zone, I shouldn't say current, that's not how time works.
He's from the future. I knew it.
Yeah, it doesn't go well.
Jesus, Joel. What are you doing?
I'm trying to get fucking stuck pasta out of a colander.
Oh my god.
It's like, it's super stuck to it.
Jesus.
We sitting in it for like 2 hours.
He's beating something. He's already dead.
All I was waiting to hear as I'm in the kitchen was FBI, open up!
Oh my god.
Oh man, that's funny.
Finally
In
a
my
decent
kitchen.
round of golf, Jamie.
Oh, did you? I didn't.
Yeah, I had 33 points today.
Oh, well done. Good on you. I had 23.
Oh, okay. Actually, I think I had 23 yesterday.
Oh, no. Yeah. Horrendous round. Just can't hit a golf ball at the moment.
No, I had 30. I had a 6 under par round.
Mhm.
6 down. I got to
I would-
19.9 and thought, sorry, I was 19.8 at the start of that day and was like, I'm definitely dropping over 20 again. And then went out to 19.9, and then after that I'm back down to 19.7.
Yeah, I'm in struggle, Chan.
Figured out something with my putting today.
Oh, good.
So I didn't have. Did I tell you how many putts I had yesterday on Saturday?
No.
46.
Last week? You said that last week.
No, I had 44 last week and had
Oh,
46 this week. Both on Saturday.
Jeepers.
Yeah. Yeah, 46 putts, and I still shot six down par round.
Wow. Wow.
So imagine if I had like even just the 36 putts, right?
Yeah.
Two
Yeah.
everything.
Uh-huh.
Like that's still 10 shots. Like I'm +4 at that point. Like
You're
that's
counting
how
them-
bad my putting is at the moment.
Are you counting them off the green as well? Like, or is that just on the green?
So if I'm right on the fringe, I'm counting them like that sort of stuff.
Well, that's
Or
not
if I've
really a putt.
no, it's not counted as a putt, but I mean like if I'm off the fringe and it's basically like there and I'm just trying to lag it and putt close and then I end up 3-putting or 4-putting, I'm counting it as a putt.
Right.
But like I'm not counting ones where I'm like it's like an up and down situation. I'm not counting those putts if I decide to putt them.
Yeah.
No, those 46 putts are genuinely probably 46 attempts at a putt.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah, bro. It's bad. Whereas today, I had a total of... How many did I have? I had 36 putts today.
Yeah, wow.
That was still... How many shots did I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I still had 5 3-putts today as well.
Wow. You gotta stop playing snake with yourself, mate.
Bro, I'm missing 4 to 5 footers for these like 3-putts.
And they're not
Yeah,
gimmies usually, but like you normally make way more of them.
I was making way more of them. Like
Yeah.
to be honest, it's actually more my lag putting that struggled. Like I'm leaving stuff like in that 3-4 foot range where I was sort of making probably 50 to 70% of them, whereas now I'm not making. I'm making like 10% of them, and the ones that I would be lagging a lot closer are just not getting there.
Yeah.
It's just in a bad spot at the moment.
You're not leaving
But
that follow up putt close enough to be more guaranteed. Is that what you mean by that?
Yeah.
Like putting?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Like I want to be knocking my lag putts sort of
within 10 inches.
within
Yeah.
like a foot or two, like tap in range type
On
situation.
the dinner plate, as I say.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Obviously, that's not always possible if you're putting from sort of 40 or 50 feet, that sort of thing.
Yeah.
But like,
yeah. But like those 4-footers for sure, right? 4 to 6 foot.
oh
you
yeah, I know. I
really
need to
should
be making.
Yeah.
I need to be making those.
Does it seem like it's because like green speeds are not what you're expecting them to be, or is it you just feel like something different with like your?
No, I bought a new putter probably a month and a bit ago, like maybe 6 weeks, maybe. No, that's too many. Like 4 weeks ago.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, I bought a putter relatively recently, and I was putting well with it, sort of straight as I got it, and then sort of have fallen out a little bit with it. So, oh my god, that's a bad shot, Brian.
It was bad.
Right.
Yeah.
Brian Harmon.
Yeah.
Jesus. Yeah, and then sort of these last sort of 4 weeks have just been a little bit iffy with it. So,
So, are you guys good to get back up and running again?
yeah, we're good to go.
Cool. So we'll pick up with Merlon again, with Danica having just come over and basically grabbed Bron in a massive hug. She's like, "Oh my gosh, I thought you were gone. The building collapsed." And she looks like over at you and she's like, "Is anyone else?"
I'll just hang my head.
Well, and there's this like conflicted look to her. Thank you. Thank you for bringing him back. We thought he was gone. Come. The rest of it, most of us made it.
Yeah, where's Davion?
This way, this way. And she leads you over to where you can see kind of the group of them, all looking battered and worn. Like I said, Davian with his arm heavily bandaged. And he sees you and he's like, I was worried I left the message a little too hard, but I figured you'd probably be on your way back here anyway.
It was well done. We worked it out in the end.
Good. Good.
A friend of mine, he was able to scry on you, so we were able to find out where you were.
I'm standing right behind you, Marlon.
Yeah, he's just come in.
Oh, well, good timing.
Probably took a bit, but yes. Grangrik comes in. And Grangrik, as you actually approach, as you're approaching the building, a guard kind of catches up to you. And not necessarily realizing who Marlon and that were, having them look like children, he sees you and recognizes you. And basically stops you and says, are you... I believe it's Grangrik?
Yes, that is me. In a whispered tone.
Father Lucian has asked that I grab you and your friend, if he is with you, I assume traveling, to go to the Burgermeister's manor. Your friends were already there. Two of them were. I'm here to grab yourself and Marlon, the other one.
He's just over there. Are they okay?
I
knew they were going to
the
Burgermeister's house. Okay, I guess we'll come along with you.
It's like, yes,
Marlon, do you actually want to stay here for a moment, or do you want to come to the Burgermeister's?
I'll get a download from Davion, and then I will come and...
Davian's like, here, let me come with you. There is matters we can all discuss, and
perfect.
I can give you a brief along the way.
Right.
And as you're walking over with a guard kind of leading in front, he says, thank you for bringing Rom. That I'm glad I didn't lose more than just my sons. But thank you.
His final act was to keep Rom safe, and it looks like Adrian died doing exactly what I would assume you trained them to do.
Of sorts. Should have been me, but a stronger man can throw a man like me behind him much easier than I could throw him. So I am here.
What happened?
They came at dusk. We weren't expecting them after the fight that you had on arrival. We thought you would have taken the wind out from under them. But they brought something we didn't expect. It was a giant tree blight. And it seemed to almost spawn more from it. It walked through us like it was nothing. It destroyed the fields, and then when it hit the winery, it took out the wagon, which caught fire, and we all fled. We were all fleeing from there, attempting to get away, and I was pushed out for the way of a strike. Adrian took it. I got away, and as I looked back, I saw the building crumble. There were so many blights. We couldn't even stay to check to see. So much lost. Anyway, you have returned. I assume, were you successful in your venture?
Yes.
Excellent. Yeah. And he just kind of, it's like, we'll talk more when we arrive, and not much longer. You get to the Burgermeister's. Leads you inside, and inside you see Father Lucian standing there having a conversation with Leo and Sephir. It's kind of general updates as Leo and that are going through the events, letting him know what happened. Father Lucian was a bit curious about the Amber Temple and the faceless gods. I'd say Leo probably leaves out the part where you made a deal with one.
Would I know better? I don't know that I would know any better. I think I don't.
Roll for it.
Roll for it if you want.
Is there any like lanterns or torches?
Sophia tattles on Leo.
Do you know what she did?
She made a boon with a faceless god. Ooh, her.
I would not. I wouldn't tell him.
You saying boo or boon? I was saying
Yeah.
boon. Boo earns.
But you come in, and he says, yes, here's,
Actually kind of
here
hide
are-
away
here are
the
rest."
frosted, because like my hands are like frosted and like I kind of hide them away as I'm like realizing and describing.
Cut to Grangrik.
Yeah.
Walking
He
into
walks
the room.
in.
It's been so long since we saw you, Father.
You come in, and you are all gathered there with Father Lucian.
You made it.
So did you? Your
Yep.
your
My shoulders
spell
still
was successful then?
No, my
You have dry blood on the upper lip.
my shoulder's still dislocated a little bit. Can you pull on this real quick? And hold my arm out.
I mean, it wasn't as smooth as I thought it might be. Bit of turbulence, but we got here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Burgermeister's circle needs a little bit of attention, I think. I don't know that I'd want to do it again, unless absolutely necessary.
Speaking of the Burgermeister, I sort of peer around Leo and Sephir and look at Victor, who I don't think I've ever met before, sitting or inside the room.
Nope, he's gone back.
Oh, he's
He
not
walked
there
in there
anymore.
and then left. No,
Oh, okay.
he walked them in and then walked off.
Fair enough.
It's just Father Lucian sitting there behind the desk.
Yeah, so when we arrived, we did have company in the room that we made it, and the previous Burgermeister's son it seems he has taken over the duties. Not the one you had beef with, Merlon, but
Duty.
Judy's is a interesting way to put that. He's taken over the title. And Lucian just looks down at a stack of paperwork in front of him.
Hopefully that's short term. I mean, I assume that, unless it's something you want to do, but I assume the church still needs you, huh?
The church does, yes. But why limit myself to such a small congregation?
Sure. Oh, God.
This
Separation of
town
church and state,
needs
sir.
someone.
I was just thinking.
There are reasons that happens, and
Yeah.
But
It's
Victor was not in a state where he is not someone that can run. However, his name is one that people will listen to. And people are willing to listen as long as I am with him. So,
He's a bit of a figurehead at the moment.
yes.
can he become more
That's not always a
capable?
bad thing.
I hope so. I hope to teach him, but now that I think it's possible. My biggest concern is I don't know if he's a good man. Not necessarily an evil one, but there is a far cry from evil and good.
Hmm.
And I think he just sits somewhere more in the middle. But with good advisors, perhaps he can become someone that, well, helps the town. That is all we would need at the moment.
Well, we've seen it in worse
Speaking-
hands.
Yeah, for sure.
Yes.
Do you think he'll keep up the, I guess, the tradition of his father in the festivals?
No, not a chance. He hated them.
Oh, that's good.
He's a bit of a recluse, if you couldn't tell. That may be the biggest problem that we have at the moment, is just trying to get him to come out. But
He seems gifted in the arcane. I mean, is that something he studied, or do you know if it's something he's born into?
I believe it's something he's studied. I've not been able to glean many details out of him from such a thing, but
Hmm.
he does seem relatively talented magically.
Yeah, he should keep studying.
I could not tell you why, or anything like that, but somewhat talented, I guess, yes. So, now that you're back and you are successful, what is the next step? Is there anything I can
suppose-
do to help, or
Now is a good time to discuss steps forward with the present people in the room, and I'd look at Father Lucian and Davion.
Mhm.
We were successful in our trip to that temple in the mountains, and we did gain the relic we were looking for, and it would appear that our next step is to confront Strahd.
Wait, aren't we missing someone? I looked to Sephir. Should we
Yes. Oh, good point.
should we get Octavio? Would he want to be a? I'm not sure. I just feel like to this point I've been. I mean, I feel very connected to the man as far as all this goes.
I will converse with him after we've had discussions and
Okay.
let you know this is. To him, this would be a very crowded room.
Hmm. Sorry to interrupt. Go ahead.
I mean, I think we've gathered as about as much as we can. We have a sword that can, I suppose, weaken Strahd. We know about as much as we can about him and his history. I mean, we have a reason to go to him in Sephir's sister, and we have a reason to save this town and this land. So the question now is, I guess, if he is actually in Castle Ravenloft, and then how do we want to start? the next step. So if anyone has any suggestions, I'm all ears.
Or if we've not thought of something, is there anything left undone before we do that? I mean, you guys met with the seer or whoever it was that gave you the information to seek the sword out. Is there something we're missing that we haven't done yet?
No, I think that's our next step.
As I reflect back on the fortunes that we were given,
Mm-hmm.
there is one left, isn't there?
There
It was
is, yeah.
It was.
Is that the wisdom walk from despair?
No, it's this Eight of Swords, the Dictator. This card tells of a powerful force for good and. Oh no, that's. Wait, what was that one?
I know where it's located. I remember you guys pulling the card for it.
What I have written down is Eight of Swords, the Dictator. This card tells of a powerful force for good and protection, a holy symbol of great hope. I see a throne fit for a king.
Yep, that's right.
That was the last one that we didn't.
Holy
And then there
symbol
was
for protection at a throne. You guys have barely inquired about it and have just left it almost forgotten.
Yeah.
But it's been there the whole time.
Yeah.
I thought a throne fit for a king was the... What's his name?
Strahd.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, that was the That was the seer.
Assumption, though.
He waits for you in the place of wisdom, warmth, and despair. Great secrets are there. That was the prophecy as to where we'll find him.
What? So annoying. What is... Okay, can we think and do some investigating on that?
Do you bring this up with Father Lucian?
Yeah.
Sure.
Holy... I do not know what they may be speaking of as far as the thing, but there is but one throne in Barovia. The throne of Ravenloft.
What's the history behind that?
It is Strahd's throne.
Has it always been?
For as long as I know, it has been Strahd. For as long as we can remember, and the time I have written.
So the history that's available to you, it's always been him.
It has. The history that you have brought is, or that you know of may be different, but...
Does anyone know of the history of this place outside of here? What does the people of Sword Coast think of the throne of Barovia? Do they even know this place exists?
Nope.
I just realized Leo doesn't know. I don't think we've ever read the Tome of Strahd to Leo.
No, I don't think you have.
Oh.
I don't think.
Does Sephir know?
I don't think Sephir would know either.
Nope.
That's a good point too.
Okay.
Oh.
Do we know you have it still?
I think you know I
don't think you would.
think you know I have this actually.
I don't know you would.
I guess now is a good time to.
Like you've been consciously waiting for a time.
In the efforts of helping planning, I guess a history lesson would be well deserved at this point, and I'll pull out the Tome of Strahd.
Where was it kept?
In my pack. I've had it in my pack the entire time.
Mm-hmm.
Is it not
Can't
there
find
anymore? Yeah, mother.
Wait, what?
How long's it been since you looked for that book?
The last time I the last time I checked it was when we were I think it was in the werewolf den.
Yeah.
I think that was the last time I touched it. Who's gone through my pack since then?
I haven't been in your pack.
Insight check.
Motherfucker.
Brother, you're not beating that. I mean, you might. but
25.
Ooh. I mean, they're the same. I mean, that's a 28. I rolled a natural 19.
Oh,
I have a
jeepers.
+9 in both. So
Jeepers. I rolled a natural 19.
Motherfucker. Alright. Fuck
So
that.
she doesn't have it.
As soon as I feel like it's not there, I'm gonna cast locate object.
That will tell you where it is if it's near in a radius of.
I think it's 1,000. It might be less. Hold on.
1,000 feet?
Okay. Oh,
Or a
Serious
mile?
farts going on right now.
I can't remember.
who
Yeah, it's 1,000 feet. God damn it.
Pick up nothing.
who could have been gotten into your pack for your things?
So I'm trying to remember, motherfucker.
Sir,
Oh, never mind. I didn't even have it. Sorry. I
good.
did not prepare that. I'll just mark them as well. So anyway, the last okay. So as I shuffle around in my pack to try and find this tome, I was going to read out the tome of Strahd that we had the last time. I believe I had it was in the werewolf den. What have we done since then? We've gone to the Ember Temple. We've fought
What
some
haven't we done?
fights at the.
You returned to Valakai, you went to the Watcher house,
Mhm.
then you went
Oh my
and did all
god.
that. And I don't think you had your pack on you the whole time. Because this is your whole pack. You don't go into fights with that.
Trying to think of a time when someone would have slipped away. Did anyone ever go invisible and get away from us?
Yeah, the siblings,
Mm-hmm.
The siblings?
Zathis and Danathar.
I think it may not matter. The assumption is
Zalith.
that somehow Strahd has most likely gotten that back.
Yes. Well, either way, when we read it, it basically gave us, myself and Marlon and our companion Badger, a brief history on Strahd and his sort of, I guess, early life. And what it said was that this sword of sunlight belonged to his brother, I believe, and he killed his brother. Then there was a woman involved. I don't have a very good memory.
Oh my god. Wait, so
So basically, he was a bad man.
Strahd's brother is in the sword that Marlon carries?
Give me
I
Let me
think
ask it.
so.
Are you Strahd's brother?
I am not Sergei, no.
Oh, Sergei. He's got a name.
Sergei.
Can you tell us of him?
He was a valiant man. I miss him.
He
Loud
was
or
your
in Marlon's head?
first. I'm saying this. I'm saying this out loud. It's
You-
in my head though.
Yes, this is just
Yeah.
back to Marlon.
I'm
Yeah.
saying it out loud, and I'll repeat everything that he says.
Mhm.
Was he your first owner? He's
Yes.
who forged you. Oh,
Yes.
can you tell us any of the history of this place? Do you know? Did Sergey ever speak to you about what was happening?
How to defeat Strahd. Ask him how to defeat Strahd.
Do you know how to defeat Strahd? Is there a
Stabbing
book?
with me would be a good start.
Well, yeah, I plan on it, but is there more than that?
I
all right.
do not
you
know
did.
specifics.
How would
You
the
can't get into specifics, or you're choosing not to?
I do not know them anymore.
Oh, right. Okay. Oh,
Hey,
It's
Mo.
been a long time.
okay.
how would the throne help us?
I don't see why the throne would help.
Thank you.
Okay, well,
You're talking
history
to
lesson.
walkie-talkie.
History lesson over.
Over and out.
Roger.
Sorry for the blue balls.
What are those? I'm just kidding.
Okay,
What are
well, we
those?
have one more prophecy fortune that was provided to us, but fortunately, it is in the place that we are going to, or trying to go to. If Strahd is even there, we are sure that Strahd would definitely be in his castle, right?
I do not know that he leaves it very often. As far as I
Wow.
know, he is there.
What,
And
what would he
He doesn't
need
physically
for?
leave it.
He's
Yeah.
been using a lot of resources to try to get to us that aren't him personally. He has a plethora of followers he's been sending our way.
yes, that's
We recently slain. What was his name? Avada Kedavra?
Aladar?
Valadar.
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 He was a
Red Knight?
yeah
Red Knight. Vampire dude.
strong, scary guy.
And you see him kind of like
Rode a Pegasus.
reaches back and pulls out a book and starts flipping through it.
The sword, if he knows Valadar.
Valadar the Bold?
Hey, he was quite bold.
He was pretty bold. Yeah, it wouldn't surprise me.
Physically bold.
I have a mention that name rang a bell. I have a mention of him from centuries ago. A hero that came from another world. He was supposedly slain. Is
Well,
written.
he did mention that he'd been brought back from the dead. He was
Said that
bested
he was
by
best-
bested by Strahd.
Yes.
Something about being
I-
controlled by the man who's bested by.
Or servitude to the man who
Yeah,
was bested
yeah.
by.
Said he was here with two others.
Oh God.
I do not have names for both of them, but Danithol?
Danathos and Zalos.
Possibly. I only have the name of one. This is
We-
a hodgepodge put together of people's stories and the likes. It's of people that have come and
Hodgepodge.
visited the land.
We have met Zalos and Danathar. They in this room actually.
Oh. It was them.
They were here when Lady Watcher was here.
Right.
They escaped before we could stop them.
Would they be the reference to adventurers that the Revenants spoke of? Remember the hill,
the adventurers that betrayed us or something.
yeah. Yesterhill.
We were
That,
Yesterhill.
I do not have many details, merely
All coming
Annotations.
together.
Oh, the equations. Oh my
I
god.
remember Yesterhill, the adventurers that betrayed us.
It's got to be them. It can't be coincidence.
I mean, none of this helps us.
Not really. It makes us aware,
But it does
right?
give us an
Like,
idea of what is a cut, exactly what is to come.
And it
So
means we're not walking into it completely blind. We do know we have fought them. We do know what they are like.
we can prepare ourselves.
and at least we
against
know that when we get to the castle, that somewhere near this throne is meant to be a symbol of protection. So perhaps when we get to the castle, and that should be our first stop.
The throne room,
Correct,
where he's going to be sitting.
possibly. But that does slightly contradict what the prophecy told us, or the fortunes that we
What
were
is-
given.
What does it say again? Can you?
The fortune that was told to us was that the enemy is a creature of darkness. No, sorry, that he would be waiting for us in a place of wisdom, warmth, and despair, and that great secrets are there. Which, in my mind, sounds like a library.
About the other part, the protection part.
That the
throne fit for a king.
a powerful force for good and protection, a holy symbol of great hope, and that it was a throne fit for a king.
Doesn't your
Although
grand
I can't see.
Who are the bones?
Huh? Who are the bones?
The bones of protection.
St. Andrew? St.
That is
What is the
that is the
No.
church.
What is the history of St. Andrew?
Oh, give me a second. Saint Andrew.
St. Andrew, sorry.
Saint Andrew is a saint from ancient days, who was a champion of the Morning Lord. His bones are sacred and have been used to consecrate and protect this the church.
But they haven't. There was no mention of him being royal or.
No, he was not royal. From what I've been able to gather, he was a common folk, elevated by the Morning Lord and his actions. I do think if you're talking about a throne fit for a king, as much as I do not call him my own king, there is but one castle to look to.
Okay. Well, I think we rest. Do we rest here tonight, or do we make our way there now and rest on the way?
I think we rest here tonight, or how long does it take to get to Castle Ravenloft from here?
Let me consult my map.
And another question to you, Father. There wouldn't be anyone in town that would know the layout of Castle Ravenloft, possibly.
No, I do not think anyone here would, and if they were the people that did, I do not think they would be the ones to tell you.
If they did, why would we trust them? They would have just as much to be dishonest and deceive us then.
Fair. Well, we have two places that we know we must go. The throne room and wherever Daphne is. And I'm assuming that would be the dungeon or the basement.
Daphne.
Daphne.
Daphne? Is that not your
Esmeralda.
sister? Esmeralda. Fuck, I thought it was close.
Not even close. Daphne!
Daphne was Tonk's love interest in the last campaign.
That's a deep pull.
I
Daphne.
dead set thought I was 100% right. So
Switch
confident.
Daphne Thistle
Ring.
or whatever it was.
Daphne?
That is a long way off.
Nah, I thought I had that
Deep.
fucking bullseye.
Mind you, he also called
you said it so
Danica
confidently.
Erwin's sister before, so who knows.
Did I? Oh man, I don't fucking know. I'm senile.
Just an
It would
old
take
dwarf,
you
man.
about 6 to 7 hours of travel, maybe 7 to 8 hours of travel to get to Castle Ravenloft.
Yes, so we rest here tonight.
And it's already dark. There's no way we go.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, we rest here tonight and we leave first light.
I would very much like to talk to
Yes,
Rudolph anyway.
agreed.
We should go
I
talk
think
to.
that we do that now.
Sephir, when I saw your grandfather's carriage, there was some wording on it about being.
It was my sister's, but yes.
No, this was. I guess your Rictavio had like a companion stowed away in his like.
You know about this companion. I don't know if I've ever told you about this.
Circus tent, or sorry, his circus. Part of his disguise. There was like some lettering on it talking about it being a hope, and it's just the wording of that
I would know about his.
in the relationship. Of
You
what
would know that he rocked up
prophecy was.
playing a circus character,
Mhm.
but one of
I
the
never
things
heard
that he
of
brought
this.
with him. Yes, sorry, this was not something that I had brought up. One of the things he brought
so
with
many
him was a
things
carriage.
brought up to that.
Inside of that carriage is Rictavio's pet, which he leaves locked up because of how dangerous it is.
True.
You know it. It's an armored saber-toothed tiger.
Holy shit! Okay. Does it have a name? Mittens?
It does. Let me go and find out. I gotta remember what its name is.
What the fuck? I mean, of course I'd have to know that, but it's fucking.
So funny as
How
well.
much did I miss in the fucking episode you guys had?
This is
Dude.
quite a
They
bit.
no, they
'Cause
didn't.
We don't know this. We don't know that at all.
They don't know that that's in it.
Yeah.
No, I killed something though as a lion and then blamed it on the saber-toothed tiger.
Tiger.
So you do know
Someone
about
had
it.
heard.
We know.
Well, they
No, I-
knew something about it. They didn't really
we
know.
knew
I
that
didn't
there
know.
was something in there. But yeah, it was easy enough to pass off because they kind of like panicked about like this thing getting loose, and so he was like, "Yeah, that's definitely what it was."
Yeah, I got away with murder because they found something else. I don't know
Literally
what
got
it
away
is,
with
though.
murder.
Yeah, literally.
Who did you murder?
It was
One of
The Watcher's
the Watcher's
son.
son.
One of the Watcher's sons.
Oh,
That's why they were super pissed at us. Yeah.
Oh my god! Did you find its name?
Is it Mittens?
I thought it had names, but
Puppy.
it doesn't look like it does actually.
Did you hear me say that, Jamie, or did you just?
Yeah, I had my headset on.
Oh,
While I was taking a slash.
Coincidence. You thought the same thing.
slash!
I feel so
But yeah,
much
on the outside
Drain
of
the
the
main vein.
carriage, it
I've
seemed
drunk
like there
so
was
much water today.
some wording that just reminded me. I don't know if it's connected at all, but it said something about bringing a hope for bringing us out of the shadow into the light. But again, I think I remember talking to Rictavio now that and it didn't seem like it had any connection.
Is he called Fang?
Sure.
Can't find it.
Play on
Nah,
words
not on there.
between the fangs that Sephir has
Yeah.
and the fangs that the thing has.
I like it.
Yep, it is Fang. I'll go with that. I like it. So yeah, you know about this creature. You know that it's not exactly like a super well trained. You know that one of the things that he trained it to
Yeah.
hunt down were Vistani, because
Oh, yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
God.
Rictavio never particularly liked the fact that they were always in bed with Strahd. So
Oh my goodness! I love
I would like
that.
to meet. I would like to meet his pet one day. It seems like a very interesting creature. But yeah,
The last time we
Terrifying.
saw Rudolph, was that when we slain the fucking demon together? And then we
Mm.
left from there. Yeah.
and he was going off, I believe, to look for Irina and Ismark
Oh,
That's right.
I forgot about
because
that.
they're missing.
That's right, because they were in.
They were in Blue Water, but weren't there when we
Water.
investigated.
I should scry on them.
He's turning into a real perv.
I don't know if I can even do it
Well-
twice in one day.
Well,
Yeah. Only if
where-
I take a nap, I can go again.
where would he be if the Blue Water has been taken out?
that's
That's
a
where
good
we
question.
always found him.
I've got a few ideas for Abby.
Do you want to go speak with him alone? Maybe we can.
At first, yes. I feel he would want to speak to us, definitely. But a kind of a more private catch up first, I think, would be.
I wonder if
I would like that.
I wonder if there's anyone here that could help us with maybe some potions or something. I know I had that one before. It would be maybe nice to have. Father Lucian, do you know of anyone that might be purveyors of some health potions?
Nope. Sorry. We don't really have the facilities to create them. People
Sure.
normally brought them in.
You wouldn't think
And
of
with
anyone
all-
that had them
everything's happened.
stashed.
The only person I can think of would have been your friend.
Hmm.
He was an odder one that seemed like he would have carried stuff like that with him.
Okay. Well, we'll
Jesus.
just
Yeah, that was wild.
we'll just wait for your instruction then, Sephir. I don't know. I don't personally have anything else I would like to do. I just kind of tag along.
Sorry to interrupt. Jamie, did you see what just happened on the open?
Yeah.
Burger, he just drove out and kicked off his bag.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Sorry.
It's a 400-yard hole.
Yeah, I know. It's not dry. It's not meant to be drivable.
No, I know.
Alright, sorry.
Yeah, I'll kind of maybe go check the usual spots. I would feel that he might be
Do you want
holed
this?
up in.
Yeah.
Kind of.
Do you want this stone so you can let us know where to meet you? I'll give it to you because knowing that Merlon has the other half.
Yeah, sure.
You check the spots that you would usually find him, and you can't find any. You can't find him. You go to the toy maker's shop and ask if he's come in to see the monkey. He hasn't. Kind of go around to a couple other spots, and no one seems to have heard from him in a few days.
I do have something
come
I
back
want
to
to
the-
do when I get a private moment.
I come back to the group.
Okay. So while
make
you're
it-
doing that, sorry, well, you're out doing that. Leo, do you want to go now?
Go.
Yeah. So I have contacted their plane, which is intended on me using that to contact my patron, which is Mother. So I would go out to that same tree that I cast plant growth, sit down underneath it, and I want to cast that and speak to Mother.
I think that was a little bit out of town.
Yeah,
But
it's like a half mile or something like that. I just
yeah.
oh, it's nighttime. No, I don't want to do that nighttime.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'll just find somewhere that's like secluded, like with my ability to Misty Step. Maybe that's on top of a building somewhere, like somewhere away from people.
Easy. You can find a spot. It's not too hard to find. People don't like going out at night, so even just like walking around the street, you can find a quiet space very easily.
Yeah.
It's a garden outside the Burger Master's house.
Yeah.
And I will take a moment to ritually cast the spell, which I think
Has the ritual tag?
it does. Yeah.
Cool.
And may contact. Does it automatically happen if I'm a patron? I don't think if this is my patron. When you cast a
What does
spell,
it say?
when you cast a spell, make a DC 15 intelligence saving throw. On a successful save, you can ask an entity up to 5 questions. You must ask your question before the spell ends. The DM answers the questions with one word, such as yes, no, maybe, never, irrelevant, unclear. If the entity doesn't know the answer to the question, unclear if it doesn't know the question. And if a one word would be misleading, the DM might instead use a short phrase as an answer.
Yep.
And then on a failed save, I would take some psychic damage.
Yep.
So,
I think you get I'm going to give you advantage on it because it's to your own patron, who you are very closely connected to.
No, yeah, that's what it says. I clicked on the other one. It literally says you contact your patron and automatically succeed on the spell saving throw.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah,
If that's
yeah. So I guess I can cast it without there's 2 ways.
You
of
can cast
casting
it to contact other beings as
yeah,
well.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. But if you're casting it to contact your patron, automatic success. So you've got 5 questions.
I would like to take advantage of, first of all, how are you doing? Just say yes if you're good.
Yes.
I knew it.
God.
I'm great. Thanks for asking. I have a question about the conversation we had. I think it was a conversation. I had a dream and you were there, and I ended up with these rings, so I feel like it was real. But you mentioned your ability to curse things. Is that something that I just ask for? Since you're always watching. And I'll roll the ring with the eye on it.
No.
No. Helpful. If we just walk up to...
So I don't think she mentioned that she curses things. I think
Just
you
something
identified them and found out that one of them was cursed.
Maybe I just misunderstood that, but I thought she said something about being able to, the ability to cast a curse through me. Or through...
Possibly.
Maybe.
That was... Yes, so part of the spell allows her to cast certain things through you, yes.
Okay.
Or through you or to you, you're not 100% sure.
Yeah.
But I don't think that's something she necessarily said, as it was when you identified the ring and found out what it does.
Sure. That makes sense. The other thing I was curious is if there's anything you can... I mean, I know this is not the right way to ask this, but if there's anything that you could help us with, will we be successful if we just go and knock on the front door of Castle Ravenloft? Is that the best way to approach that, I guess, is my question.
Unsure.
I think that's all. You've been a mighty help. I hope you're doing great. And I wish I could come see you and hug you. I guess I could, but we'll wait for that.
Yes.
Yeah. Cool. Well, say hi to your sisters for me.
No.
Okay, bye.
That wasn't the question.
Cool. So you have that little use the spell and contact Mother, and you get a brief connection. We'll jump back to Sephir, who, as you have finished casting that spell and coming back in, Sephir returns, and Merlon and Grangrik and Davian are all there, kind of going over and discussing different possibilities, trying to work. And Father Lucian is trying to work out some quarters and suggesting that perhaps the old Watcher's house could be repurposed into the new Blue Water to be used as a tavern.
Anybody check on the cat lady? The cat person?
That has been looked into. We're not sure what to do with her.
Scratching post.
Currently, that's the best thing we've got. Yes. She's a woman that she's a cat. Not really sure what to do about it myself.
Whenever I do enter, I was going to make a beat to Grangrik, by the way.
Okay.
Yeah, kind of like walking with a bit of a quick pace. I reach into like back pouch and say to Grangrik, "Well, I guess we're about to find out if you can do." Go to hand him the Van Ryken emblem, kind of a thing. I need you to help me find him.
Oh, okay. I will do my best. Father Lucian, do you have a bowl?
I can get one. Yes. Give me a moment. And he calls out and gets one. Gets a bowl brought in shortly.
And I'll.
Do you need anything in it, or?
No, that should be fine. And I'll just empty my water pouch into the bowl. I will place the Van Ryken symbol into the water, and I will think about Octavio or Rudolph, and I will cast Scrying.
Cool.
If I can.
What? So what are the modifiers here?
So
you are familiar with?
Well, it's whether you would consider him to be first hand to me, where it just says met the target, or it says extensive, know the target well.
Ooh. What are the modifier difference?
+0, -5. It's the only ones.
I'll give you a -3.
And then I have a garment or other possession, which is a -4, so -7 total.
Yeah, that'll do it. I rolled well, but -7 is a lot.
Yeah.
So I rolled like a 19. Yeah. I rolled an 18 and a 19 on both, but still enough. Okay.
And then I'll fuck. Oh, damn it. What's the blue water in the TikTok meme with the ice? The Saratoga water. The guy, Ashen Hall.
What?
No one knows it. Ashen
what?
Hall. The guy that does the Saratoga water into the ice, and he's like the buff black dude. No.
Yeah, I don't know it.
What the? You're saying? I don't even understand the words you're saying right now.
I don't even know if you're speaking English.
Yeah. You're saying it as confidently as you said Daphne. I think
the dude that runs like next to the car, and he's got the dogs and shit, and like the fucking body armor. I know
of Ashton Hall, but I don't know any of the other stuff that he does.
Ashton Kutcher? Are you punking us?
All I know about Ashton Hall is he got beaten by Speed and took it really badly.
Yes. Exactly. It's that guy, but his whole thing is how he got famous is he was doing Saratoga water like face ice baths.
Expensive water, essentially?
Anyway.
Yeah, it is.
Okay. Anyway, you look through. and you see a Rictavio with a black cloak huddled over, pressed up against a stone wall. And you can see him like trying to like hide in the corner with his arm out, holding on to another figure behind him.
Ooh.
And you see him like look around. It's hard to get the surroundings. You see the figure next to him, look up, and you can see Ismar.
Cool.
And he
Okay.
looks haggard.
Ismark or Rictavio?
Ismar.
Ah, okay.
As this orb follows them as they walk along this corridor, there's this stone wall that they're following, and this stone floor, and this nice carpet, and up along the wall you see a painting. Giant painting of Strahd, and they keep on walking. And
Jeepers!
sneaking.
He's already there.
Does it look? Yeah. Does it look like a castle?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Why is he there? Why is he
Why
there?
is this mark there?
I think it lasts for 10 minutes, so I'm gonna watch them as long as I can. To see if to sort of see if anything happens, if they get caught or if they're running. Are they inside or outside?
Looks like they're inside. You can see stone floors and stone walls.
Great.
I'm pretty sure I know the answer to this. You guys spoke to him about the fortunes, didn't you?
Yes.
To Rictavio? Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah. He seems to be holding something in his hand that you don't recognize.
Oh!
Holy symbol.
It looks like it is about yay big, and he's holding it like almost like ready, and it is this shining symbol. Let me
Fuck. All right, let's just go to sleep. He'll be fine. Well, fuck. Do we have to go now?
I think we have to go now. I don't know if we have a choice, do we?
I kind of need a little rest.
We can't go now.
I mean, I can go now. Like, I'm actually okay. I've just got very few wild shapes. I can get one back.
You guys can check out that image there in
Oh, looks
D&D
cool.
private.
Whoa! That's cool.
Oh, okay.
Can
It's a sun. It's another sun.
is there only Grangrik that can see this?
Yes.
Yeah, right.
I'm definitely like explaining what I'm seeing.
Yeah, as he describes that artifact, symbol, whatever, does anyone, does Doctor Lucian, does Father Lucian react as Grangrik's describing this symbol?
No.
No? Okay. Thought it might have been Morning Lordy.
Of all the
Well,
religion questions
like,
that we've asked
I
him,
mean,
he's been useless.
it certainly sounds like it might fit the description of what you seek. It's hard to know exactly, but something that looks like a sun for a holy item to fight off a vampire certainly seems fitting.
A bit on the nose. Might as well be a clove of garlic.
Just a big bulb.
Did he seem like he was
As-
in immediate danger? Did I miss that?
It seemed like he was being very, very cautious.
He clearly
So
doesn't
bastard.
need
There
help.
could be a threat. I mean, we're still 6 to 7 hours away right now. So if he is in immediate danger, there's nothing we can do. So the best we can do right now is either rest and leave early tomorrow morning, like before sunup.
We wouldn't need a watch, so we could get the shortest rest possible.
Or we leave now, walk through the night, and rest somewhere in between, and get there even earlier.
I don't
I'm
know
leaning
that.
towards the first option.
Yeah.
Well,
I have to
we
roll
can give
something,
you
excuse me.
we can give you horses to get you there quicker.
Which also helps us in the
do I know
morning.
if a horse is quicker than my flying?
Probably not quicker than you're flying, no, but than walking. He doesn't know you can fly.
Yeah.
No, I know, but I was asking. Mate,
Yeah, probably similar speed if it's at a gallop.
But it's also I'm direct rather than having to take a rest.
Yes.
Oh. Leo, if you didn't apologize to me, I would still feel a little disconnected from the group, and I may have
Just
potentially
left?
just gone without you in this moment, but because I kind of rolled for me to like make my own decision as well. I thought it was a lot higher than what I needed. I want to go so bad, but I know it's purely emotional, and that's if I was to think of, Rudolph's kind of raising of me and training and whatever, like doing things out of emotion is not smart.
Well, what can we assume about the circumstances? We can assume that he hasn't been caught yet, right? He was about his own free will at the moment, and that him just being in or near Castle Ravenloft, we have to assume that Strahd knows he's there, unless he has some way of preventing that from happening.
But why is Ismark there? And where is Irina?
I mean, if he
I
looks
couldn't
as
see.
haggard
I
as
couldn't see her.
I did mention to Rudolph that I was pretty sure this was before you helped to kind of confirm Grangrik with your scrying the last time we were here, and we had a hunch that Esmeralda had been captured. I did tell him that he may have gone purely
Find
for
her
her,
and found Ismark instead.
though he did say he was looking. He was
The
going to
last
try
we
to
had
look for them as well.
The last we had seen of Ismark and Irina, they were heading back to the village of Barovia, no?
No, we don't know that. I think the last we had heard, they were staying.
They were
We were
staying in the
resting
Blue
and
Water when it
getting
was
well at
attacked.
the Blue Water, yeah. And then that's the last we had talked to them, and it was attacked, and then they were no longer. They were nowhere to be found after it was attacked.
Because we rescued them from the
The original Burgomaster
Isaac.
who was
Yeah.
who was and Isaac, yeah.
Because Ismark was
Who turns out
falsely
was
imprisoned,
brother.
and yeah,
Oh,
we're
yeah.
conspiring with Strahd. I mean, if we go to bed now,
Well-
I mean, it's pretty early
But
still, right? Like, relatively, like, we could be up
But
very
it's-
early.
Yeah.
No, it's not early at all.
We
It
came
was-
in like
in the
It was
night,
like
evening.
early in the night.
it was like sunset when we arrived, roughly, and
Because
then
it's been for what, probably five hours, and it was going to take us 7, and we were going to arrive like at nightfall.
No, it took
So
us 4 hours. Took us, you and I, 4 hours.
Yeah, it
get-
took us 4 hours,
and a
but
half.
it's probably been an hour since we've been here.
Yeah,
At
so it's
least.
So it's
almost
probably
5.
been 5 hours, and
It's
it was
like-
going to take us 7 to get there, or just normal travel.
To get to the
I'm just
castle, yeah.
I'm just saying now if we rested tonight, we could be up really early in the morning.
I think that's what we should do. Yes.
If we
I
can
think
rest.
we rest now. We get all of our gear. We travel to Ravenloft as quickly as possible. I know that 3 of us can travel sort of directly, but I am not sure of a last way. Father Lucian, you don't know of a way of making someone fly, do you?
No,
Okay, just checking.
no, I can give you horses, but they don't have wings.
No,
What
that's
about
okay. We
Victor?
should.
Do you know if he has a way of?
I
Sure.
have not asked about his magic.
I'll ask him. Maybe he can.
Oh, he
Do
is
like-
not casting anything at me. He may cast his eyes on me, and that is.
Leo, maybe ask this Victor if he is arcane inclined, and maybe he has something for us.
I will.
In the meantime, I will inquire about something else because I actually think I just realized I might have a spell that I can prepare tomorrow.
Polymorph.
So, at the tail end of that scrying,
Oh god.
the spell, you follow them as they work throughout this castle, going from room to room. It's hard to get a lay of it as, like, you only see limited areas, but they are working their way through. As the spell ends, you feel the power leave you.
Oh,
And that ability, that power that you'd felt, you feel just dissipate away from you.
As I finished describing the scry, I say, well, I guess, yeah, I would have said, Leo, check with Victor. Does my voice sound the same or different?
It's still a whisper.
Yeah. God damn it.
oh man,
It's not funny over there, okay?
it's funny. It's funny. It's funny.
Leo, you're going to check with Victor?
Yeah, I'll go knock on the door that we came
Wha-
from.
Was that the third time you cast Scry?
Fifth,
Yes.
third, oh,
Third?
Yeah, because I did it on Esmeralda just then, and I did it on the feather
Devion,
guy.
Devion.
Because now I'm not sure whether it's like you get 3 or made you do it twice in one day. That's like it's like a staff with the charges, and you use it too much, and you.
That's all right. I think that was I think all 3 have been good uses.
I agree. I agree with you.
I'll knock on
So,
the door.
Leo,
Victor?
you go around.
Mm.
Who is it?
It's Leo. I have a couple questions for you.
Oh, yes, of course. I am leaving, and the door, and he opens up the door.
I'm gonna like glance at the thing and like walk around it.
On
There's like,
his
where are you
door.
going? I have questions for you. Where are you going?
Now that you've actually walked up to his door, because you hadn't walked this way before, someone has carved a large skull into his door. Hanging from the
God.
doorknob is a wooden sign that reads, "All is not well."
Oh.
Jesus Christ!
I'll point at the sign and was like,
What a Fruit Loop.
definitely agree with that. you seem to be gifted in the arcane, or at least in somewhat. Do you? Me and my friends are trying to get to Castle Ravenloft, and my friends have the ability to transform themselves into other creatures. Do you have anything that you can help us with in that regard, or possibly a way to get there faster?
How
than
long do
just
you need to be
along
up in the?
path?
I can raise someone up into the air for a little.
Like hours.
Oh no, no,
Hmm.
10 minutes.
No
What a
thanks,
waste.
I guess.
Wait a second. Wait a second.
11
Different
minutes.
spell. No, yeah, 10 minutes. 10 minutes. I can do it for 10 minutes.
11 minutes.
Do you have any scrolls
Nope,
or
wait.
anything that you haven't been able to figure out what they may be?
There is various high-level magic in some of the tomes that I've not been able to decipher. There was another spell for there was some arcane writings about teleport itself, but that was far too out of my reach.
I don't know if I have time to fix your circle. I still have to rest tonight, so
I haven't been planning on using it recently anyway. It's fine.
sure. Do you mind if I look at the scrolls that you described as being higher level than what you could describe or decipher yet? Just quickly.
They aren't scrolls. They are like
Uh,
spellbook extracts.
mm,
Not quite the same. They don't have the magic
Yeah.
imbued in them.
no, I don't learn magic in that way. I'm too stupid.
Should
Okay.
understand where your downfalls are.
Do you know of any other way to move about the kingdom faster? Is there any secret passageways, any
No, not that I know of.
underground
Oh,
tunnels?
Short of
straight
riding something
to-
fast.
Yeah. Okay.
I don't think Crop has finished the question.
No, I think he's.
Did I lose internet?
And on that note, we'll pause.
Hello, am I back?
Damn.
Hello, hello, hello. Am I
I
here?
also don't have a spell for any sort of flying. Not anything that will last long. I've got like 10 minutes or like
Yeah,
a minute.
You're
they're not
useless as heck.
long-lasting spells.
Hello. Oh man.
No, I got nothing. I got nothing.
How are you all doing, by the way?
Absolutely fine.
Good. Yeah, that was a crazy shot, Jamie.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
I mean, Lee's shot was pretty crazy too.
Well, Tyrrell's was even good a couple hours before that as well.
Yeah, exactly right. Yeah.
What are you thinking in terms of?
Hello, hello.
Okay.
Hello?
We
Am I
can't
back?
hear you.
Hey!
There we go, yeah.
He's back.
Don't know what that was about.
I'm looking to finish up in the next 10 to 15 minutes.
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
It says I
Um,
have no. Okay, yeah, I'm good. Yeah.
All right. So, you're in there. He's saying that the best he can think of is traveling by horseback, basically.
Fast horses. Okay.
Yeah.
I appreciate the help. Thank you. And
I'm sorry I can't do more.
I'll return to the group and just tell them that you didn't really have anything.
Close the door. Go and do that. Look, I can get some supplies brought while you rest, and then as soon as you are fit and able, I can have horses ready and you can go. If that is what you wish to do, I can have it made and be ready.
Think that is maybe best. If there's not a way that we can all travel by air, being the fastest and most direct, then I think we would have to take the road. And only one of us can fly innately without necessarily wasting our resources. So I think maybe we all take horses. I think
Save the resources.
save the resources, but also, Father, you might probably should be aware we will push these horses quite hard to
That is
make sure
fine.
we get there as fast as
That
possible.
is absolutely fine. Please do what you need to do. I understand that what you are doing is probably one of the most important things that's ever been done in Barovia. So,
Flog him.
Well,
if
just
you
to
do what you need to do,
just to make sure we're all on the same page, we will leave bright and early tomorrow by horse. Marlon, you will fly. And it will take us, I think you said six hours?
about
By
that,
horse?
yes.
We
By
will-
horse, it will take you less, especially if you're pushing.
Even better.
Where
And
where
we
do
will-
we want to stay? And can we just make sure that there are people watching in case at least somebody that can wake us up if things?
Can we stay here, Father?
Of course you can.
We'll stay in the Burgermeister's house. And then the first places we need to make sure that we look at when we get to Castle Ravenloft is this throne room. Well, I guess we don't need to go there anymore, being that possibly Rictavio has this holy symbol, but we need to find him. I can prepare a spell to locate a person to make things a little bit easier. This will also come in handy, I guess, for Esmeralda, making sure that she is
Well done.
nearby. Yeah, got that right. But
What
other
about
than
Daphne?
those, who's Daphne?
She died. What's your life?
But other than those two people, I mean, if fortune is on our side, perhaps maybe they are all together.
Sure.
I guess Ismark and Arena would also need to be there. There are quite a few people we need to actually look for when we get to Castle Ravenloft. But Rictavio, I think, is number one, being that he has this holy symbol.
And to that point, if we find him, we do what we set out to do. Makes it much easier to find the rest.
Correct. Not so much risk. And
Sephir?
I guess the only other thing is when we get to Castle Ravenloft, we will have to make a decision as to how we will enter the castle, whether we do take a front door approach or if there's something more stealthily that we can do. I have another spell that can help us try and sneak in.
Well,
This dice sucks.
Well, I guess with all of that confirmed, I guess we rest.
Father, one request, if it may be possible to gather a few vials of holy water.
Of course, yes. I can have. How many would you like? I can probably procure a dozen.
sounds like a good number to me.
Yes, very good.
Yeah.
Excellent. I will get that. Yes, I'll have that brought and prepared on the horses, ready for you to leave.
Good call, Joel.
3 of them. Oh, three horses. If
Three
you
horses,
are
yes.
flying somehow, I assume you have a magical means of doing so.
Yes, he does.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Speaks for him.
How magnificent.
Is Davion still in the room with us?
Yeah. He like looks over and he's like,
Just a really
Yeah,
quick.
he's just smirking. Like,
yeah.
yeah.
One thing you did mention earlier, I probably should have spoken up. We can provide some potions, I think.
Oh. Yeah, it would be. I think in this case is necessary. Like,
Who's saying that?
And,
Davion saying that.
Davian saying that. Father Lucian
yeah.
kind of looks at him a little bit curious, and Davian's just like, we'll get it brought over.
if we make it through the other side, we'll make it worth your time for sure.
If you've made it through the other side, it'll already have been worth every single moment.
Marlon,
Make him suffer.
Hoorah!
Marlene,
Yes.
can we snuggle one more night?
Yeah, of course.
All right.
It's gotta
So
feel
3
weird for you,
rooms,
right?
or-
You're like basically like holding it onto a child.
Um,
I mean,
so you
feathery child.
rest. Um,
No,
And
I'm in regular
early-
form at the moment.
early in the morning, still in the dark, you awaken, but refreshed and ready to go. It is probably 3 a.m., 3 o'clock in the morning. It is still dark, but you are rested. And you go out, and there is a guard standing out. It says, or I guess, yeah. Do you gather what is the go?
We all probably wake
Yep.
up and we're just ready to go. Like,
Yeah,
ready
business
to go on a
faces
holiday nice and
on.
early.
Yeah.
Got some spells that I want to cast on people beforehand, but I guess I'd probably do that as we get closer to Castle Ravenloft to make sure they're not wasted. But other than that, get the health potions and the flasks of holy water and make sure we stock up on arrows or any supplies that we need to.
As you get to the horses, you find that there are 2 greater potions of healing per horse.
Damn.
There are
Imagine I have a horse,
4
Jack.
vials of holy water
Yeah.
per horse, adding up to 12. So
Family coming
6
through.
greater potions of healing.
Yeah.
12. That there is various rations. There is equipment. Noted that there are silvered bolts. And does anyone actually use a bow?
No,
Because they would have paid
mischief.
attention to weapons. It's only your crossbow.
Yep.
Correct.
Side crossbow. Yeah.
Yeah. So silvered bolts.
How many?
Uh,
I was getting
36.
low.
12
Ooh,
bundles. 3 bundles of 12.
36.
Um,
So
I
to
only had
understand
10
this, there's a
left.
total of 4 greater potions of healing. Or was that
6.
6?
2 per horse. 3 horses.
Oh, I guess.
Yeah,
I was
there's
just
six
assuming-
total. There's
I was
6 total.
assuming Sephir would be riding his mount, but
He didn't.
Yeah.
He
Yeah,
didn't
yeah,
say
yeah.
that he would
Yeah.
be, and he
Yeah.
just assumed that you're all needing horses.
yeah,
I'd rather flog a horse than
yeah.
I'll give.
I'll probably leave him actually and just summon him again. Get that down. If it's
Once I suppose because I don't really need. I'll take 1 of the greater potions, but I think I'll give my other one to Merlon because I think he takes more damage than what I do.
I'll take it.
And then the other 2 can go to you 2. So add 1 to yours, and then
Just
I'll take 4. I'll definitely take the 4 flasks of holy water. That's super important for me.
What are they called in Ocean World?
potion of healing brackets greater.
Okay.
Apparently, I already have 1 of those. Okay, cool. I'll take another one.
I still have my alchemist
Right.
fire.
I also have my
Do-
alchemist fire.
Can I suggest we
2 of
stop
them.
a bit short to make
That's
those provisions for you, Grangrik, to cast some spells, and I
Oh
actually
yeah, for sure.
I actually have something I can do. I just need to clear it with DM first. But there may be some things that I can do to help us maybe get closer.
So
Less risk.
we're gonna, as you guys get closer, this is where we will wrap up for the evening,
Nice.
and we'll go through preparations before you enter. When we start up again next, I will leave you with one final thing. If you guys would like to check out the current stream.
It's a castle.
Oh, that looks sick.
Whoa.
Whoa.
There you are,
A
Ready
merry band of
to
gentlemen.
enter.
Yes.
We're so fucked.
Yes.
Fantastic.
4 holy waters.
All right. Good session.
Oh,
How's everyone feeling? I hope I didn't traumatize you too much, Jamie. That was a bit rough.
Yeah.
But
Marlon's got some healing to do after we kill Strahd.
Well, you've got a potion of greater healing, so that should do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's good enough.
Yeah. No,
We've
there's
learned
some
anything-
druids that are gonna die. There's some druids that are gonna that are gonna die.
Why can I not close